That's all. Listen to everybody. Nobody believes in you. What are you prepared to do about it? Don't let no one come into your house, take your meal, do what you need to do today. I'm not nervous. I'm just telling you.
What is up, guys? Today we are back for the Raw review. A little different Raw review from what you're normal to, because of the circumstances and the situations that have happened over the past week. As you guys know, what happened over the weekend and what was discussed the other day. The Raw review is going to look a little differently from now on, for like a little while until we figure out what's actually going to go on. I am joined today by Isra and Sandman Says, Ibu's little brother. I am joined today by them to talk about Raw and basically discuss everything that happened on the show last night. I'm going to get into in a second what the idea and what the creative process for this Raw review is going to look like in the coming months, in the coming weeks, at least until we get a definite date on when Ibu may return, if he does return, which he will probably, but whenever he does come back. But make sure you guys please like the video. Please subscribe. Please share it around, share it everywhere, and make sure you guys do send your super chats to get your questions in. You can ask us literally about anything. Don't ask us about scoops because you know what just happened. We don't want another situation like that. So don't ask us any like scoop questions. We may or may not have answers for you. But please make sure you like the video, subscribe, and send super chats. But before I get into what the Raw review is going to turn into and what it might be in the coming months and the coming weeks, I'm gonna start first with Isra, my usual co-host, who hasn't been here for a while, but she's a very busy woman. So I'm gonna start with Isra. Isra, how are you doing today?
I'm great. I'm great to be back again. Last week, I made my little return after God knows how many months. So clap it up for me for making it 2 weeks in a row. But yeah, like now's the time for us to, get together, really get like working. So, I'm looking forward to seeing how we're gonna grow and how we're gonna move forward. So
All right, and I'm gonna go next with the big man, the man who is making not his official debut for the channel, but kind of his first episode as a regular, starting today. Sandman, Ibu's younger brother. How are you doing today, man? How are you
Listen,
doing?
man. Rob said no more scoops. It's big zero news in the building, so we're not.
Yeah.
Yeah, 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 yeah.
It's
Blow it
big
up.
zero news. Because if you didn't know, this is zero news.
I am zero news. Um, so we're still doing scoops. So don't listen to Rob. We're not woking it up over here. Listen, we had to, exile some people. We had to send some people to the gulag. But it is what it is. Sometimes, uh, like a phoenix from the ashes, there is a rebirth in life, and Sandman says is here. So have no fear, everybody.
That is right. Sandman says is here. All right, guys. So let me kind of lay out what this is going to look like in the coming weeks. All right. My idea for the Raw review is we're gonna do something a little different in the coming weeks. I was gonna try to get Chris on this episode. Obviously, I couldn't get him on this episode. I sent him. I sent him. I'm just letting y'all know right now. I sent him the link just in case he might want to do a run in. But this week is gonna be me, Isra, and Sandman. And then next week it's gonna be me and the girls. It's gonna be me, Isra, Jonna, and Peach next week. And then the following week is going to be me, Sandman, and Chris O'Bread. And in the coming weeks, it's going to go from that line. It's going to switch between lineups in the coming weeks. So it's gonna change up a little bit. I might mix and match the lineups. I might do Isra. I might do Isra, Sandman, and Jonna. I might do Chris, Jonna, and Isra. I might do Peach, Isra. I might do Peach, Chris, and Sandman. I might do a bunch of different lineups. But in the coming
Pulling
weeks,
everyone off the bench. Get your ass up and work.
that ass. It's time. It's time to get to work. It's time to go to work, as the GOAT would say. So we're gonna get started. We're not formally reviewing Raw. If for anybody who is in fear that we're formally reviewing Raw, I'm here to say that shit's not happening. That shit is not
Wait,
happening.
what?
I'm never formally I'm never formally reviewing another TV show ever again. That's not happening.
I came to talk about Karrion Kross.
Cross.
What the fuck?
Bro, oh my god. Yo, can we start? Yo, can we talk about how Karrion Kross is like?
Man, fuck this shit. I'm out, man. Fuck y'all niggas.
No, we're not. Yeah, we're not talking about Karrion Kross. We're absolutely not talking about Karrion. Not well. We might get into. We might just breeze through it. Like for the lesser segments on Monday Night Raw, obviously we're gonna like breeze through that kind of stuff. But we're not gonna go through every single segment. Like we haven't done that in almost 6 months. Well, not even almost 6 months. We haven't really done that in like a year. And we're not gonna do it. We're not gonna do it now because that's like that shit's horrible. That shit sucks. So yeah, but this Raw review, I'm hoping that we can maintain the momentum that me and Ibu and Isra and all the people that joined, AO, Chris, all the people, Marcus, all the people that ran in. I'm hoping that we can continue with that same momentum that we had with Ibu taking his break from the show. So
Yeah, we doing Tony Khan booking, nigga. Straight run-ins.
It's straight run-ins. There will be some run-ins. It obviously won't be the usual run-ins that you're used to, because of what's going on. But there will be run-ins. There will be run-ins on the show. So make sure y'all do tune in for that. But obviously, do we want to start with Punk and Cody, or do we want to start with the opening segment for Monday Night Raw and kind of skim through Raw from there?
You could start with Punk and Cody because the opening segment, it was alright.
Oh my god, yo, the opening segment. If I give my thoughts on the opening segment,
it was good, and then yeah.
Ooh.
But we could start with Punk and Cody. Listen, it was like really weird how it happened because obviously, you go from the Sammy Drew match, and then what happens? The angle at the end happens, and then Cody's like down and out. And then on my screen on Netflix, you get like, I don't know if this happened to anybody else. It showed like the Georgia Peach, like the production company, showing like pretty much signifying that the show's over. And I'm like, if I didn't know better, if I didn't know that Cody was promoted for it, I think, all right, show's done. Like that's a cliffhanger before the Rumble. But then it comes back and Cody's on the floor cutting a promo selling the haluva kick. I'm just like, it was kind of confusing, but we got it. Cody, he cuts his promo, he says his stuff. Punk eventually comes out, and pretty much they kind of leverage their history that they have with each other, talking about OVW, this and that. And I liked what Punk was saying. I liked what Cody was saying more. I liked Cody kind of presenting the idea of that, this relationship has changed. Like we've known each other for a long time, but like he basically said, I'm not your little nigga no more, bro. I'm not your
Oh,
little nigga.
I can kind of like summarize it. Summarize it like not better than you could, but I could kind of summarize it. So basically, like you said, Cody was just sitting in the ring, and then Punk came down, which nobody really expected. But obviously, CM Punk was not gonna not be in the ring and be on an episode of Monday Night Raw. Him and Triple H kind of the same person. They kind of want attention a lot. And so CM Punk comes down to the ring, right, and they start having a conversation. And I'm gonna get into it before I get into. I'm gonna say what they actually said before I give my thoughts on the segment. CM Punk interrupts. Also, I'm reading this off of the F4W online website, the results. So that's where I got this from. So it's to source where I got this from. CM Punk interrupts Cody. He asks if he was feeling all right, and he lets Rhodes know that that's his friend, and that Punk was worried about him. It seemed like everything was finally getting to him, and Punk knew what the title could do to a man. Punk was champion for a historic 434 days that nobody remembers, and somewhere around the 300-day mark, it started to weigh on him. He was burnt out, and he turned him into somebody that he didn't enjoy being on most days. He lost friends, and it seems like that's happening to Cody Rhodes as we speak. He understood Rhodes wanted to be Bruno Sammartino and John Cena, but none of them could be Superman. Rhodes said he didn't have a lot of friends, but CM Punk, you're my friend, right? Punk said yes, and that's why he's out here. Unlike everyone else, Punk would always be his friend, not just because of a promise he made to Dusty, but because he loved him. Which the crowd goes, oh, and I was like, oh, brother. When you were on top, there were no friends because you had a target. Rhodes asked Punk what was next for him, and Punk said he knew Rhodes wasn't going to get much sleep because he either had an early call time or he'd be thinking about the biggest match of his career against Kevin Owens, one of the toughest SOBs in the locker room. If he got past that, there would be more waiting. There would be more waiting for him afterwards. That's what's next for Rhodes. Less time with his family, feeling alone, ironically, in front of sold-out crowds. Meanwhile, somebody in the best shape of their life would win the Royal Rumble and take advantage of Cody Rhodes and his belt. And that was the good news. But Cody Rhodes wanted to hear the bad news. Punk responded, the bad news is that somebody is me. Unlike everyone else who stabbed Rhodes in the back, Punk, like Sandman said, Punk said that he would win the Rumble and stab Cody in the front. And then Cody Rhodes told the story. When he showed up to OVW, he met Punk, and they were the only ones who wanted to learn arm drags from Greg Gagne. Everyone there wanted to be Punk. They chased him. Punk got called up, and Rhodes followed later. Rhodes chased Punk. Everyone chased Punk. That's not true. But that dynamic changed because Punk was now chasing him. Rhodes wanted to win the Rumble because Rhodes wanted Punk to win the Rumble, because he, in his words, quote, I want you to catch up. And Rhodes wanted to see the look on Punk's face when he realized
Wait. Cody told Punk that, or Punk told Cody that?
Cody told Punk that. He basically was like, hey man. So basically what he said was, he was like, I'm here. I've done it. I run the Royal Rumble twice, and I main evented WrestleMania twice. You're the one that has to catch up. And he basically said now, and yeah, he said Rhodes wanted to see the look on Punk's face when he realized the quote-unquote best in the world wasn't the best in the world anymore. Rhodes' music played, and the show ended. So that was the whole Cody and Punk face-to-face, them going face-to-face and having that conversation, Isra. I know you said before the show you didn't really
No,
watch
I
that
thought that it
segment.
was over. Same as Sandman said, like there was the Georgia Peach thing, and I was like, thank God it's over. And
Bro,
I just turned my
I
shit
said that
off.
on stream. I was like, Wait, so that's bro, because it was so weird. Sammy kicks Cody in the face, right? And we don't hear "We'll see you next week." We don't get a logo. It's just like the show just ends, and then I'm just like, what the fuck? So then all of a sudden, like Sandman said, the Georgia Peach comes up, and I'm thinking like, oh shit, well I guess the show is over. And then I'm like, are they showing us accidental footage when they show Cody talking in the ring? And then Punk comes down, and I'm like, oh, that's why they didn't throw up the fucking the show ending logo. And no, guys, we're not formally reviewing the show. If we were formally reviewing the show, we'd be talking about this in an hour. Anyway, but so basically with that, my thoughts on that segment, right? I guess I'll go first, and I'll ask everybody else their thoughts. Because I don't have really a lot to say. I said all of what I had to say on Twitter last night. I thought this segment was like kind of awkward at first, and I know like Sandman said he disagreed. But I thought it was like weird, very weird at first. I was just like, why is Punk coming out here and just being like on some you're my friend shit? I thought you were here to make money, not make friends. Like I was just like, what is going on? And he just started like being like, you're my friend, and it's because of Dusty and this, that, and the third. And even Cody just starts being like, yo, can you get to the fucking point, bro? Like, like obviously I know why you're here. You don't have to suck my dick and patronize me. And Punk just he basically, but eventually it took him 5 minutes. It took him 5 minutes, but eventually he did get to the point. And I thought that part of the promo was just weird. And then but I everything about Cody's promo I enjoyed. From everything about Cody's promo I enjoyed, because Cody basically told it like it was. He said, you're right, we did come up together, and I did kind of like look up to you, but I don't look up to you anymore because I did everything you're still trying to do. He basically said, you're the one that has to catch up, not me. I've done it all. I've main evented 2 WrestleManias in a row and won the WWE title. Mm-hmm. So and I enjoyed that part of it, but it's just like I was just like, it was just very weird energy I felt like with Punk, where it was just like, you said you're not here to make friends, but you're just out here talking about you're my friend. Sandman, since you disagreed, and then I'll go to Isra. Like, how did you feel about it?
I wouldn't say I disagree. Punk's promo was like, don't get me wrong, it was extremely rambly. Like, even if you look at it, because I pulled it up on Netflix, like this was the longest Netflix Raw so far, and I'm pretty sure that was just because Punk was just he was chatting. He wasn't saying anything like saying anything bad. Like, it wasn't a bad promo, but it was definitely long. Even Cody, like you said, was just like, all right, wrap it up, nigga, bro. But Punk was trying to do his whole, like, Punk does it to everybody. He tries to big bro everybody. Like, yo, I'm the big dog. Like, I'm big bro. I've been done this. That's the whole thing with Seth Rollins that he had. And Cody, like I said, Cody basically flipped it on him. It was just like, that's not what this relationship is. Even Sammy earlier in the show was just like, listen, bro, I mean, evented WrestleMania. You can't say the same, nigga. And it's like
exactly.
And the thing about it is with Punk, bro, in these I know this wasn't a promo battle. It wasn't really like that. It was just like a really tense in-ring segment. But in these kind of like these face-offs in the ring, if you tell Punk the truth, he doesn't have a good rebuttal. He starts talking about like just the most random esoteric nonsense.
Hey, listen. Y'all listen to him say it, because when I say it, apparently I'm just drifting. Apparently I'm
not saying it to slander. I don't think Punk bad. I'm not saying it to slander Punk. But bro, if you just give straight facts about the situation, Punk doesn't have anything to say, bro. And when it's something, that's why I kind of like, we're going to talk about it, but I really want this match to happen now, because I really want to see like Punk, when you're put to the fire, when your face is held to the fire, and you got a guy like Cody. Like, Cody's the top dog. Like, Roman's not really around anymore. It's Cody. That's the ace of this company. If WWE were to have one, what is Cody to say to Punk, or rather, what is Punk to say to Cody in these promo battles? Like, because I really don't know how he can come out looking like the guy in these situations when, you know, Punk, that's his greatest strength. Like, pretty much sunning niggas in promos. So that's why I really want to see this match. I really liked what Cody had to say. I saw somebody on Twitter make mention of the fact, like, kind of how the and I know you guys don't want formal reviews, so I'm sorry, but I liked how they're kind of using the WWE title as like pretty much a plot device that, like, you chase all your life, try to fulfill your dreams of being a WWE champion one day. That's all you ever wanted as a kid, and it's
Right.
kind of something that just it kind of just weighs you down, tears you down. Even the way like Cody's telling the promo, obviously he was selling the haluva kick, but like he's just talking tired, looks like defeated and beat up. Like the shit is just weighing on him holding this championship. Like it's not what he wanted. And Punk was using that to kind of pretty much gaslight him because Punk's a gaslighter. And he pretty much tried to gaslight him like, listen, man, you got a
Why would I
family.
say
You
that though?
you got a kid, you got a wife, man. Like let me hold that title for you, little bro. Like but Cody wasn't really going for that. But I like
Yo,
what they did
he
in this.
was trying to little brother shit out of him.
No, he was. He like, listen, man, you look tired, bro. Let me hold that for you, bro.
Let me hold that for you, big. Let me hold that for you, little bro. No, and that's the thing, bro. And that's the thing. It's just like, and it's not just like I want to like absolutely just take a shit all over CM Punk. But when I now don't get me wrong. When I get the chance to, oh, you better believe me, I'll take it. But that's not the point. The point is like I said on the January, and now I'm gonna ask Israel. On the January no the episode before the January 6th episode when he was had the promo battle with Rollins, it was the exact same thing. Rollins started giving out facts and started laying out facts, and then CM Punk was just like, oh well, it doesn't matter because they chant my name, so I don't know what you want me to do, bro. They chant my name, and it's just like I was there. I told Evil this morning when we were talking about it. I was there a year ago in person for the first face-to-face they had, talking about the Rumble last year. And I had way more fun during that face-to-face. I enjoyed not just because I was there, but I enjoyed that face-to-face way more last year. And I thought Punk did way better in that face-to-face than he did last night because Punk wasn't on some I'm your friend, we're friends, I love you, like I love you. Punk wasn't talking about I love you last year, nigga. He was out there talking about, look, we got the same dream. You have your story, but I have mine. And listen, bro, we cool, but I gotta finish my story. Now this year he's talking about I love you and starting to tell childhood. I don't give a fuck about your childhood stories, nigga. Build to the Royal Rumble. Tell me why this man was in the Royal Rumble and took your dream last year. He took you were the last two. He took your dream away from you. And so you should be coming in the ring being like, look, man, we're cool. But last year you took, even though I was injured, you took my dream away from me. And now this year I'm taking your dream away from you. Israel, from everything that I read and everything that me and Sandman just talked about, what are your general thoughts on the situation? I know you don't like either person, so but what are your general thoughts?
Chat, let us know what main event moves you more, Sammy versus KO or Punk and Cody.
Oh, come
And I
come
mean,
on.
it's I'm not gonna judge either way because everyone is entitled to their opinion, okay? But it seems
I don't
like
gotta
they're
lie.
kind of it's like these are kind of the two stories or whatever seeds that they're trying to plant. And I'm just maybe I just have like a really bad fucking bias because I'm just not as moved by Cody and Punk. Maybe because did Cody and Punk, maybe I missed something because I've been a wrestling fan for a very long time. In fact, I used to be much more engaged years ago. So maybe I might have missed something. So Rob, let me know. Like, did Cody and Punk ever have a storyline in the past that was
No,
like this? So this
no.
is just like hearsay, like, oh, I
When
knew
when
you way
Punk
back.
was like WWE champion, Cody was like we're fighting for the title when during the summer of Punk in 11. Cody was like on SmackDown doing the paper bag gimmick. So yeah, no.
All of Punk's feuds are just hearsay. Like we're just supposed to believe everything that comes out of this guy's mouth. And the
Listen,
question is he a reliable narrator? Is he someone that you're supposed to trust, right? On screen, like based off of how he moves on TV, right? Because basically like his feud with Seth was personal. His feud with Cody, it's looking like it's gonna be personal. Every single thing with Punk is just stuff that I guess happened outside of like behind the scenes and stuff. And it's like, how, like, my question is like, is this sustainable? Because it seems like at this point, it's looking like he's just a one trick pony. This is the only thing that he has in his arsenal. Um, is Punk washed in terms of putting
Whoa,
together
whoa, whoa,
compelling
whoa,
storylines? I
whoa,
mean,
whoa,
like character wise, because
whoa.
Punk was never, in
Let's
my opinion, like
I'm
let,
not
on the bell
saying it.
rings, he never
let's
particularly like
calm
moved
down.
me.
All
But
right.
if we're talking like on the mic, because that's what he's known for, that's what he's better at is talking, right? Putting together sentences and engaging with the audience and whatever.
Let, let's
Can he
let's
still put together compelling storylines
yes,
that
yes,
isn't just,
yes.
hey, I knew you in the past,
He
Well, no, no,
and
just
I
no.
fuck
The
with
thing
you, and
is,
and then the person has to be like, where the fuck were
he
you?
just
Like,
he just had a great feud last year against Drew McIntyre, probably the best feud in WWE last year. Uh, I'm not. Listen, I think I liked what Cody said more than him last night, but I'm not here. I'm not gonna sit here and say that Punk is washed, and especially on
I'm
the mic.
saying it.
wait,
I'm
wait,
just,
wait, wait,
I
wait, wait.
actually, I'm not even just saying, like,
Hold
I'm
on,
asking, like,
hold
is
on,
this
hold on,
all that
hold
he
on,
has?
guys. Why
No,
every time? Why? Hold on. And I'm not. I don't agree. Like with what she's saying. Like I don't think he's completely like washed. I think Punk's performance in the Seth Rollins face to face, even though I thought like Seth Rollins like did better than he did, I still think his performance in the Seth Rollins face to face before January 6th was a lot better than this one. And like I just said, see, the problem with y'all is y'all believe that like whenever somebody says something y'all don't agree with, we're like people are just grifting. When I quite literally just said Sandman, when I quite literally just said Isra, I was in person for the promo segment that they had last year, the exact same one they had last night on the go home show of Monday, on the go home show to Royal Rumble. And I said I enjoyed that promo a lot more than I enjoyed this one because it felt like they were being for real, and it felt like Punk was actually was actually wanted like to sit here and push the show and advertise that he could actually do the shit. Bro, people, we're not. I've never sat
All
here and
right,
just
let me,
pretended like Punk didn't do good. Like I'm not addressing like the chat, but it's just like last night. I didn't feel what I felt during that promo from last year. I didn't feel what I felt during that promo with Rollins. It's just like, and I'm not saying he has to come out and act like he hates him. Like they're friends in kayfabe. Obviously, they like each other. But my whole thing about it is, I just believe that it's a at the end of the day, pro wrestling is a competition. You are still competing. It's a sport. You are still competing to see who is the best. I don't give a fuck about your friendship, bro. You're not Sammy and Kevin Owens. You don't have this friendship that everybody knows about that's very public. You're not a fucking, you weren't at this nigga's best man at his wedding. You weren't on this nigga the lineup. You weren't fucking sitting there doing the conga line at his fucking wedding. I'm pretty sure you didn't even go to his fucking wedding. You niggas are just friends because y'all work together,
because you
y'all
have
agree
history
with each other,
together.
yada yada yada, this, that, and the third. That's cool, bro. That's fine. That's fine. I understand all that. But last night was the time to get to business. Like I said,
to be
this is
fair,
like I said, this is the man that took your dream away from you last year.
Rob, he did say, "I'm not gonna be the one to just stab you in the back." That's what he like pretty much mentioned the whole friendship thing.
Yeah.
He pretty much said, "I'm not gonna stab you in the back. I'm gonna stab you from the front because like that's Punk's character." Like I also think that in this promo, it kind of gave credence to the idea that Punk, maybe not now, but eventually this year, will turn heel. Especially like some of the stuff with like Drew and Heyman earlier in the show. I do think they were leaning into that. I don't
Yeah.
think. I think that's why like Punk was like a bit powered down in a sense and didn't like, I guess, wow you on the mic or whatever. I think that's kind of the direction that they're gonna look for with Punk. Him, maybe it's teaming with Heyman or whatever it may, whatever that looks like. Punk as a heel, but I do think that's kind of why Punk seemed a bit off to you in this promo. But
Like
I don't.
no, I know, I agree. And like you said, like I don't think it was. I'm not saying it was a shitty, horrible, worst performance of his entire career because he's had worse performances than what happened last night. But I kind of agree with you in the sense that my issue was it was a little bit more rambling like than I would have liked. Like he took 6. I watched the promo this morning. They posted the entire video. It took him 6 minutes to get to the fucking actual point and the meat of the matter, rather than him just. Well, Monty's. We were talking to Monty before the show, and Monty summarized it and said all of what CM Punk said in like 2 minutes.
Yeah.
Which is what Punk could have gotten to. Punk could have gotten to the point in 2 minutes.
I think Punk just did all that for the video package editors.
Yes. Yeah.
And one more thing, because you guys think that I'm just a Punk hater and I never give him any kind of credit. And that's like very true. And I say it all the time. Like in the beginning of what I said, I'm like, maybe it's my bias. I said that out loud, and you guys are like, oh, well, she just hates Punk, and that's why I'm gonna do that. Well, fucking yes. But you know who I hate more than Punk? Cody. So I don't know, like for me, like this could potentially be like as a hater, this could be a compelling storyline because it's like watching two people that you don't like fight each other, and it's just like, okay, let's see like who can embarrass who.
To
So
address
either
your
way, like it is what it is. It can be compelling because there are a few different avenues that they can take, like how the guys were talking about the WWE title being something that kind of like weighs you down, sort of like you're at the top and now I don't know, like how did you, Sam, how did you describe that? Because I like how you said that.
kind of like if like Lord of the Rings, like the ring that just kind of something that you're chasing for a long time, but then once you get it, it's something that kind of like corrupts you, kind of takes away from other aspects of your life, social
Right.
life, mental, physical. It kind of just weighs on you to the point to where you're questioning, was it really worth
Is it
it
worth?
in the
Yeah.
end?
And
And
so for Punk to like come in like already being like a piece of shit, it's interesting to see like how that storyline would move if they decide to take that direction. Obviously there is a story there. Obviously like them to like the crowd loves them and everything. In my opinion, doesn't really fucking matter at the end of the day because it's looking like based on how much talking Punk did that this is probably the direction that they're gonna go. Even though I think that KO and Sammy have a much more compelling story and it
Yeah.
would be more satisfying because these are two people that would have to that genuinely do have to fight for everything and earn everything. Whereas with Cody, it's like, you know, silver spoon in the mouth. With Punk, it's like, yes, he hasn't main evented Mania, but he's such a big name. Like, it's a kind of a no brainer if he were to win the Rumble. Whereas with Sammy and KO, it's like, you know that these guys don't just get handed stuff. So it's more satisfying, like as a fan, to see them being able to accomplish these things. And they have a history on screen.
Right.
And they were at each other's weddings. And they've been friends for a very long time. Like there's like hours and hours of footage of them from before WWE working together and against each other. So I don't know, like either way, like you're gonna get two blockbuster stories, but I just think
Yeah. If they put it, if they play it out as like a manipulative thing, because Punk was kind of like laying it on, kind of thing, like acting like they had the Sammy KO relationship. Now, if they play it out like a manipulative, like
I
not a
think that's what
manipulative, yeah,
I
like
think that's what they're doing.
yeah, like if it plays out as a manipulative kind of friendship where Punk is trying to act like they have that kind of chemistry and that kind of friendship, and they really fucking don't, like then okay, then it'll change my. And now I've come on here and accepted that I was wrong before, so I'll say I was wrong. Like I've never been different and like okay, so and y'all think I'm grifting? Now the only time I'll ever grift is when we get that eventual Roman Punk match and that Cena Punk match. I will be on here grifting. That is the thing that will happen. I'm just gonna grift. That's it. It is what it is. But when it comes to like people I don't really care for, like Cody, which I like Cody, but I don't really like. I'm not like, oh my god, Cody's the greatest. But yeah, no. So
Listen,
that was like, what was that, Sammy?
I was just gonna say, like, not to compare, but to answer the question of like, if I had a main event between Sammy and KO and Cody and Punk, listen, I understand if you don't like Cody and Punk, but what are we talking about? Cody and Punk is like, that's like a night 2 main event. Like that's, I don't understand, like just from a money standpoint, just from like, these are two of your biggest guys, especially if Punk is like a heel in that program. There's that's like one of the biggest behind like Roman and Punk, and I'm not counting part-timers like Cena or Rock, just people who are here, but besides like Roman and Punk, Cody and Punk is probably like the biggest match that you can do in WWE at the
Oh
moment.
yeah, that's a
no,
SummerSlam main event.
I'm not disagreeing with
It's
you.
not a
That's a
SummerSlam.
SummerSlam. That's a SummerSlam
Oh
main
my
event.
like, come on, man. Come on.
you know,
That you might be.
I would
You might
disagree
be
with it
aggressive.
being a night two thing because it's just like.
you know.
But I get what you mean.
Well, I'm not. I'm being serious. That's a
You're
service
not
level.
serious. You're not being serious.
That's
You're
a service
laughing.
level, bro.
We can,
What you mean?
you know, we can see you, nigga.
Nigga, do
Like,
you know we can see you?
like you're laughing.
No, but in no seriousness, I don't disagree with saying, man, that is a WrestleMania main event. Now, which night we might have to talk about, but that is a WrestleMania. That is like a WrestleMania. If you build it right with the right storyline, that is a WrestleMania main event. Regardless, like it's not like I'm not gonna sit here and lie and act like it's not a WrestleMania main event.
Bro,
But
you would be popping so like Rob,
oh no,
you're
I would
lying.
be Team Cody. I would absolutely be Team Cody. So I'm just letting y'all know that.
You would have loved this match if it
I'm gonna
happened.
come on here. I'm gonna come on here with like the Nightmare logo like painted right here, and I'm gonna have like my the jumpsuit on. Like, oh yeah, like I would absolutely like grip and become a Cody grifter for like a few months. But that's neither here nor there. I guess we can transition from that into the opening of the show. Or
Yes.
do y'all want to go through some super chats? We can go through some super chats actually.
Yeah.
Yeah, we can do that
Make sure you
first.
guys please send super chats. Like I said, we're gonna read through these. You can ask us whatever you want to ask us. It can literally be about anything. It could be about wrestling, football, baseball, basketball. We don't watch baseball, so don't ask. But you could be
Oh,
about baseball, literally anything. Like it could literally be about anything. If you have any questions about the Discord, anything perceiving that
No,
in the
not
future,
anything, not
not
anything. Do not
just
bother
literally
me
anything.
about Jimmy Butler for the next like year. I
No,
don't want to
I
hear
think
it.
y'all should. I think y'all should
No,
ask
no,
Israel
no,
about
no,
yeah.
no,
Jimmy
no, no, no,
Butler.
no. I think I've been through enough this week.
Ask some Pat Riley questions.
Yeah, no, absolutely. If you want to ask about Eric Spoelstra, Bam
No, you don't.
Adebayo, you could literally ask about anything, and we will answer your questions. But we answer them directly. Tune in, brother. But yeah, no. Josh Toffee, 199 wrestling comparison for Eagles and Chiefs Super Bowl.
Oh God. So basically, what's a matchup on the biggest stage that nobody wants to see that
My
we
water.
keep getting? Um,
Oh fuck.
this sounds like Brock and Roman.
Yes.
This
Yes.
is Brock and Roman. Chiefs
Brock and Roman
Eagles.
after like the first one.
Yes, this is gonna be, what was it, 34 when they're fucking throwing the beach ball in the crowd?
Yeah. Oh my god, I was there for that. That was horrible.
Oh, you went to that?
Yeah, bro. Oh my god. Yo, that was the worst. One of the worst experiences of my entire. Yo, when I genuinely on the fifth F5 kick out, I was like, yo, can we please go home? I was just looking at my dad like, yo, can we
Oh
please
my
go home?
God. Listen,
And then he did, and then he didn't even win. He didn't even win. So like, I was like, yo, can we please leave?
that because I got back into wrestling in like 2016, so WrestleMania 32. That like run of manias from 16, 17, 18, even 9. It's just
Whoa,
like,
whoa, 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 whoa. Wait. What do you mean? We want to see that. What do you mean?
wait, what?
What do you mean Cena in order? We want to see that.
Oh.
What do you mean? I don't know what y'all mean. We like that.
You want a modern day Cena and Orton?
Don't check my account. You better mute me. Oh boy.
Rob, you want to see Cena and Orton in 2025?
Yes. Yo, y'all wasn't like eight years old. Y'all wouldn't get it. Y'all
You
wouldn't
want
get it.
Orton?
Y'all
Listen,
wasn't
man.
like 6 years old. Y'all wouldn't get it, man.
Listen,
Y'all
man.
wasn't.
I'm not gonna lie, bro. Even as a kid, them Cena and Orton matches, I didn't really care. I never really cared. Because I wasn't the biggest Cena guy as a kid. Jeff Hardy was my guy.
Stop
Oh my.
saying I'm trolling before I go in Discord and make y'all watch that Iron Man match. Stop saying I'm trolling. I will
You
go
know
in
how much
Discord
of a
after
like
the stream.
OG. I'm
Wait, go
sorry.
ahead.
You know how much of like an OG Shield girl that I am because I was like I was really really young and there was like a house show that was gonna be in my city and the Shield and Daniel Bryan who are like my favorite acts on TV were gonna main event and so I had literally like saved up all of my money and I was so excited and I went and got floor seats and it was a house show like back then the house shows were like um I don't fucking like I spent like $100 for like to be like as close as possible and I
Oh, you
was
got
so
money.
excited and they were subject to change and I didn't know they were subject to change and they switched the main event to Randy Orton versus John Cena. And when I tell you, I was in tears. Like, I was devastated. I'm like, I have to fucking see Randy Orton and John. And that was when Randy had the 2 belts. And I didn't give a fuck. I mean, when he was in front of me, like, I was looking, but it still wasn't worth it. Like, I was so mad.
Being a kid mad at Cena Orton in the front row is kind of crazy.
No, I wanted Daniel Bryan in the Shield. Like, that was some, like, Mark shit. But that's what I paid for.
She wanted to
Anyways.
see Dean Ambrose live and in living color. Yeah.
God, if only we
Okay,
knew
let's
what
not
Dean
play
Am.
with the Shield. Let's not
If
play
only,
with the prime
hey,
original Shield.
hey Sandman, if only we knew what Dean Ambrose would become. Yo, if I ever go back in time, I'm stopping Dean Ambrose from meeting up with Josh Barnett. That's the thing I'm stopping. If they ever come up with time traveling, I don't care how much money I gotta pay. Dean Ambrose is not meeting up with Josh Barnett. It's just not happening.
Are we like really acting like it's like so like crazy that I would be upset that they like got rid of the Shield? It's the fucking Shield.
No.
It's the Shield.
What year was this? This was like,
It
what
was
year
like
was
20.
this?
I don't remember, like 2013, 2014.
Listen, man. I wasn't watching wrestling
No
then.
one gave a fuck about John Cena then. That was when people were like not fucking with John. That was before it was cool to like John Cena again.
Yeah, that is true.
Yeah.
Before like 2016, Cena was like before like 2015, before like his program with KO, I feel like his US title run, Cena was like it was very cool to hate Cena.
Yeah,
He really rebuilt his image through like that whole US title run. He starts trying to do fucking indie moves and shit.
What a beast. What a beast. Oh my god. Yo, and niggas cried about us burying Rusev, by the way. But that's a story for a different day. Black Swan, 279 Canadian. Sandman and Rob representing the NXT Black and Gold shooters. Listen, man. Listen. That's an era that we're gonna have. Listen, when we eventually get the WWE job, that's an era that we're gonna have a hallway just dedicated to NXT Black and Gold. We're gonna take that hallway that's like has Cody Rhodes and CM Punk, and nobody cares about that hallway. We're gonna take all those pictures down, and we're gonna put up Adam Cole and the Undisputed Era, and we're gonna put up Bobby Roode.
We're putting up Dijakovic, nigga.
We're gonna put up the picture of Dijak and Keith Lee standing across the ring from each other.
Roddy, triple threat.
Oh my god, we're gonna put up Keith Lee with both belts.
Nigga, we putting up Lars Sullivan posters in the hallway, nigga.
Oh my god. Wait, what? wait.
What about the 4 horsewomen? Asuka.
Yes, we're gonna put up the 4
even like
horsewomen.
Nia Jax.
No, we putting up Asuka. Now you know who we putting up? You know what woman we putting up?
Who?
We're putting up Shayna Baszler, nigga.
Oh my god. Shayna was really her in NXT.
We'll put oh my bro. People, they think Shayna sucks. Yo, y'all need to watch Shayna and all of them Shayna and Kyrie matches.
Nigga,
Shayna was different.
You know what's funny? Like, cause I went away from wrestling because I got busy with like school, plus the pandemic happened. And the poster is gonna be screen. Whoa!
What?
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 I don't know what that's referencing. But
yo, who remembers when Lars got like exposed for being on them freak forums?
Wait, what?
He was?
Yo, you don't remember that? You don't remember when?
Remember Lars being like.
I was just about to address this because, bro, I was away from wrestling from basically like 2020. Then last year I watched Raw, but I didn't engage with like wrestling, the IWC. So there's like just a 4-year gap with a bunch of stories I don't be knowing. So I come back and I'm like, yo, this guy is dope. And people would be like,
let me tell you,
that nigga assaulted somebody. I'm like, what?
No, let me tell you. So Lars Sullivan debuts on the main roster. And of course, like when somebody debuts on the main roster, Twitter has to go like searching for whatever they've done in the past. Not saying that's a bad thing. Some of them were bad people, but they go searching for what they did in the past, right? And they find he used to be on these old wrestling forums, just like gooning over like Stephanie McMahon and gooning over the women's wrestlers, saying like extremely weird shit about them. And it got to the point where they found like his old shit that they used. Like they found that basically that this nigga used to do stuff on camera with men and shit like that.
Oh,
And it was just, bro, they like that like destroyed his aura and destroyed his push like tremendously. It was
listen,
crazy.
I didn't know anything about
So,
that. I
yeah.
see somebody in the chat saying he was posting questionable stuff. I didn't know that.
Yeah,
I
no,
didn't
like
know about any of this either. I knew that he was like giving out WrestleMania tickets to whoever was like throwing coochie at him or something like that. I don't know the full story. But yeah, he's like
Yeah,
moving
we taking
different.
down his poster and we putting up Killian Dane.
oh my god, nigga, and we putting up bald carrying cross,
We
nigga.
putting up a whole hallway for sanity.
What do y'all niggas know about sanity, nigga?
Man, come
What
on,
y'all
man.
niggas know about sanity? Yo, we go. Listen.
We
One
putting
day,
up a poster for the Forgotten Sons.
nigga, what is Sin Jackson Riker?
TM61.
Before,
Prime AOP. Come on, man.
come on now, y'all wasn't there. Y'all
Y'all
wouldn't get it.
Y'all were
Y'all
not
wasn't.
there. Yo, because that's my thing, bro. I come back to wrestling Twitter. I come to IWC, and everybody just hates black and gold. I'm like, wait, when
Bro, that wave of like when 2.0
what's going?
started, everybody just
What's
being
going?
like, "Yo, Black Gold's pretty bad." I was just
Yeah,
like,
actually, black and gold was just shit. Like what?
"Yo,
No.
like
I
Me, the
late
don't.
Black
Black."
and Gold before the WWE network was really good. When it was really low budget and we just had like Adrian Neville and Sami Zayn going back and forth. Like
Oh
even
my
that was
god.
good.
Yeah,
Tyler Breeze,
yeah.
like
It
that
was.
era, like going way back was
Hey,
really
And
good.
at the head, like when before, like you know how they have the poster on the wall before you walk through the hallway. It's gonna be Tommaso Ciampa and Johnny Gargano just standing in the middle of the ring across from each other, and that's gonna be the first thing you see when you walk in because they made NXT basically. If you didn't know, so like,
I feel like
we're
Sammy
just
and
gonna
Neville made NXT when they had that ladder match.
oh yeah no
Hmm.
oh yeah no you're right about that
And at
There
the
was that
front of
four-way with them and Tyson Kidd and Tyler Breeze.
yeah
yeah.
oh my god
Like
yeah
the
Listen,
OG matches, like it was just too good.
what about Claudio? Nigga, we not including FCW, nigga. Anyway, next question. Black Yakuza 94, $5. I think I can speak for all of us when I say that last segment sucked. Why did they even end with that? Should have ended with the cover reveal. Oh my god, please cook. Please cook. Oh my god. Yo, could you imagine if they ended Monday Night Raw? If they did Punk and Cody in the middle and they just ended Monday Night Raw with a Roman Blaze session from Paul Heyman?
yo, Paul Heyman got on his hands and knees, hands stuck together, praying to the heavens. Like, bro, his commitment to the bit, like, bro, this nigga's kind of promo. He looks like he's about to have a fucking brain aneurysm. Like, there's about to be nose leaking out. I mean, blood leaking out his nose. Like, bro, he starts snorting like a pig. I'm like, bro, this,
Bro,
like,
whoa!
Yo,
You
what
heard
was
that
that? I
too?
was kind of uncomfortable with
Yo,
like his
like,
he
breathing in.
started
I'm
going.
like, are you
He started going.
okay?
And Roman Reigns, and I was like, yo,
bro,
I was like,
he needs. Listen,
No, he was
bro,
scaring me.
we need him to be the first wrestling talent to ever get an Emmy, nigga.
oh
We
my
getting
god.
Emmys now.
Yo, do you remember? Did you see the interview he did where he was like, I absolutely did grow out my beard and let my hair go gray to show how stressed I was that Roman
Like,
Reigns
bro.
wasn't.
And the thing is, like, Paul Heyman, how old is he? He's got to be in his 60s, right?
Hey Siri, how old is Paul Heyman? Yo, I almost got misogynistic on Siri.
I got you.
Yo.
That is crazy.
Jesus.
That is, he's 59. His birthday is on a certain date in September. He turned 60 this year. Listen, he does not have to be doing this. That's the thing. Like, Paul Heyman could just sit back, be like a writer, be a booker. He does not have to be on screen doing all this. Maybe I mean maybe he likes being on screen, likes the attention, but like he's too old to be doing this, and he doesn't need to do it, but he does it, and he's fucking like there's some weeks about like the bloodline shit, especially last year on SmackDown, where it's like, bro, this show is just like ass. And then Paul Heyman, who's not even a wrestler, he's like 59 years old, comes in and just fucking just bodies everything else on the show. Like Heyman is such a fucking beast, and he's on the cover of WWE 2K25.
Yo, him getting in like, and you keep in mind, Brock Lesnar, while Paul Heyman was with him, was on the cover of 2K. But you know who got Big Paul? You know who got Big Hebrew on a poster on the 2K cover? Big Rome, nigga. It will always be Big Rome. It will never not be Big Rome.
Punk was on the cover, 13, I think.
Yeah, you know.
He didn't get he didn't get Heyman on it. Brock been on the cover, I think 17. He didn't get Heyman on it.
Yo, can somebody just for like research purpose, I just want to like I'm a fan of this kind of stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like I kind of collect information. Can somebody see how many units 13 sold for me right quick and just DM that?
This is crazy agenda, but
please DM me how many units that sold. That will be necessary information for the future. Joshua 14 Czar, Kai Cenat got more minutes than Dragon Lee. Yo,
crazy. Duke Dennis was sitting right next to Kai. They didn't give a fuck about him.
Yo, I love how Duke,
and I swear he was sitting there waiting for them to like, and they didn't give a fuck.
Yo, did you see during Jey Uso's entrance, like Duke just sitting there aura farming, like just sitting there, just looking up. That's like, yo, what are you doing, bro? You don't gotta do
like, bro, you're
just for them to not even like introduce him.
Just smile, man. Like you're a wrestler show. Just give a smile, man. Show them fucking fat ass grills, nigga. Like you don't got to aura farm every 5 seconds, bro.
I'm surprised that Quavo can show his face in public after what Chris Brown did to him.
Oh, come on, man.
The diss. Yo, what was that? What was that? What was that beef
about? That beef? What was that beef even
Yo,
about?
it felt like during Kendrick
do you
and Drake.
Want to know?
Yeah, I do want to know because it felt like after Kendrick and Drake, like everybody was just like, you know what? Fuck this nigga. I don't like. Just started pointing at random people in the industry, just like, you know what? We beefing now.
I will say that like before Kendrick came out with whatever the fuck he came out with, like the undercard with like Chris and it was just too good. But basically, Quavo dissed him. No. Chris dissed him in a line in a song on his album, and then Quavo responded in some song that no one fucking streamed. And I think Chris, like on purpose, like kind of like threw a jab at him, waiting for Quavo to say something because he's like been waiting to like go off on him because he just like held a grudge from. Apparently like them two used to be like really close friends or whatever, and like they used to make a lot of songs together that nobody heard, did like a mixtape together, all this other shit. And so I guess it was personal to him because it's like, oh, I thought you were my friend, how could you get with my ex, blah blah blah, I have to let the world know that I slept with your ex while you were with her. And it was just really petty, but that it was just too good.
Listen, 90% of rap beefs is because they fucking the same 5 bitches, bro. That's what 90% of these are, bro.
Hey,
stop
man,
fucking.
Stop doing that.
Stop fucking the same woman, please.
Stop doing that. Y'all need to stop doing that.
There's too many women in this world. If you're a fucking multimillionaire, why are y'all fucking the same 5 women? And then beefing about it in rap songs for the public. What are we doing?
Listen, if listen, I'm gonna end it like this. If both of y'all can't pass a piss test, I don't care. Vernacular 499. Appreciate everyone for stepping up for the Raw review. I will be watching on mute because this is a Punk hate panel, but I'm rooting for you all anyway. I don't like. No, 2 years ago, I was just talking to Peach about this yesterday. During the period where like 2023, I did have a legit hatred for CM Punk, and y'all know the reason why, and it's a very valid reason why. During the summer of 2023, we couldn't talk about AEW, we couldn't watch AEW, we couldn't talk about wrestling without Punk being in the news every 5 seconds. Oh my God, Punk's trying to fight Ryan Nemeth. Oh my God, Punk's not letting this person back here. Punk's not letting that person back here. And I was just like, I don't care. And I know that's not his fault. It is his fault. Because why are you trying to fight Ryan Nemeth? It is his fault. I'm trying to give him the benefit of the fucking doubt. Why it is your fault?
Sometimes you gotta fight niggas, bro. Like that's life.
But like 2 years later, when he's in WWE and he's like not dominating the news and he's just kind of like minding his business because he knows he don't got nowhere else to go. Like I'm just like, I don't care. I don't care. Do what you got. As long as you doing business and you're not fucking up my company, I don't care.
Listen,
the only thing with Punk where I give him the benefit of the doubt is like in real life, like a lot of people want to beat the fuck out of their coworkers. He was just one of the few that like went and did it.
This is true.
Yeah.
So that's like
Y'all,
the one thing where I'm just like, you know what? Like, I mean, I wasn't fucking there. I don't know who's right and who's wrong, but it's like I just know that, like, in a way, he's kind of real for that.
Yeah.
But
No, but like he had like there was a period where there were like good matches on Dynamite. There would be good matches on Dynamite. Dynamite would have like a fire storyline on it, and then we couldn't talk about it because all the news cycle one. I'm not talking about news outlets. I'm saying all the news cycle people wanted to talk about on the news cycle on the timeline was oh my god, CM Punk had fucking eggs and pancakes for breakfast this morning. I don't care, nigga. I don't care.
it's just a consequence of how like much the internet is so involved in wrestling nowadays.
yeah,
Because this shit, like wrestlers fighting, like who cares? Like I don't like wrestlers fighting backstage. People like this. That's part of wrestling. That's part of
yeah,
wrestling. Whether it's toxic or not, that's part of the wrestling worker culture. Like it's been like this since the beginning of time. So it's like
Yeah,
unfortunately stuff gets out. So now like there's a larger magnifying lens on it. But
right.
like I don't give a fuck if Punk is fighting such and such. Like who cares? It doesn't affect me in
Right?
any
Like
way.
why? Like if it was Punk fighting like who's an upper mid carder in AEW? If it was Punk fighting like I don't know, fucking uh damn, this is gonna be hard. I don't even
okay,
remember,
Rob.
but like I don't care. I really didn't care. So no, nobody up here
If
hates
you were,
Punk.
if Samuel, no, not Sammy, if Punk were to beat the fuck out of Sammy Guevara, I would literally be a Punk fan right now today.
Yeah, like if he would have fought Sammy Guevara, I wouldn't have cared. But like I would have just been like, oh, but why are you fighting Ryan Nemeth? Who's
The
like
way I see it, people, Rob, you should not turn your hatred towards Punk for this stuff. This is not. It is what it is. Like he does what he does, and if people report on it, that's the people reporting on it.
yeah.
That's the people who talk about it on Twitter. That's not
It's
something
no,
that
you know
he
what
should
it was?
back
You know what it
for.
was? It was just exhaustion for me. I was just
Yeah,
like, and then no, and then because see, Sammy, you didn't have to podcast about it every week. That was another thing. I've had to podcast about the shit
Oh
every
yeah, that
week.
was kind of like a time.
So I
Very
had to go
annoying.
on. I had to go on YouTube every week and be like,
oh,
CM Punk tried to fight Ryan Emmett this week, guys. Yeah. So, Just Will 199. Y'all heard that pop for EO. The agenda is clear. Yo, they're trying to, and I love Bianca, but they're trying to like they're trying to take what EO got going on away from her and give it to Bianca. And I'm not, because I wanted Rhea versus Bianca to begin with at this Mania, but they're trying to like, and I'm not going for it. Israel, which one would you rather, Rhea and Bianca or Rhea and EO at WrestleMania?
I want to say EO. Not to be one of those people that's like, oh, well, you know, you've had your time and this person, but genuinely, like, Bianca is so solidified that we can have like a big, you know, Bianca rematch later. But I don't know. I feel like now is just the best time for EO. Like, EO is so hot. EO is like, and unleashed like a whole other prime. And I just, and like honestly, the match dynamic between Io and Rhea, I think moves me. You know, we had like the Clash of Giants with Rhea and Charlotte before, and like we've seen that. Not saying Charlotte and Bianca are the same wrestler, but you know, like in concept, I think like it would be better with Io. It's her time.
Yeah,
um,
go ahead, Sam, man.
no, I was just gonna say, it's very unfortunate because I've lost belief over the last few weeks, and a lot of it is just like the lack of screen time and also the report of Rhea and Bianca at Mania. It's like the way I see it, bro. I want Io to win this Royal Rumble so bad. Like it would just like when I saw at Saturday night's main event, Liv Morgan beating Io. Like I got so sad, man. I got so because I
That
love
was
Io.
Bianca, right?
No, the first Saturday night's main
Oh,
event, and
okay.
it's just like, bro, Io is so good, and she just doesn't get. And I'm not usually one person, the person who like sitting here crying about like screen time and all that, because I don't care to do that. But Io needs to win this Royal Rumble, and I feel like with Rhea and Bianca, you could do that if you
Mhm.
want to do it at Mania, if you want to do it further down the line this year. But I don't think Rhea and Bianca needs a title. I don't think that is a
Yeah.
feud that needs a title. Like those are two like megastars in the women's division that they can do a storyline without it needing a title. I think giving Io her just due and having her win this Royal Rumble, having her get a Mania moment, that would mean everything to me.
Yeah,
Shout out to you, man.
and it would just be like, I don't know. I understand why WWE would want to do it, but my whole thing is like, also you haven't built Bianca. And I saw somebody say on Twitter the other day, now y'all wanted Bianca to be in a singles position all year, but now that she's getting one, y'all are complaining that it's not Io. Yes, because you wasted all that time with Bianca Belair on someone who wasn't ready to even be next to Bianca Belair and Jade Cargill, and then it's just like now all of a sudden you kind of just want to throw her in that position when you kind of clearly been building to this Bianca Jade story. And then you're gonna just take when everybody wants Rhea and Io. Then it becomes okay. Why did you tease Rhea and Io then on Raw at the end of that Raw if you were just gonna do that?
Yeah.
You know? So, thank you for the super chat. The house has spoken $9.99, $10. I agree that the promo was a bit rambly. However, I feel it did its job in making Punk an even more likely Rumble winner. Now the field has multiple viable winners in Cena, Sammy, Seth, and Punk. Listen. Out of 4 of those, we know who's doing it. We know who's getting it done.
Who?
We know who's getting it done.
Is that Penta?
We know who. No.
Zero.
No.
Miedo.
We know who's getting it done. We're winning the Royal Rumble for a 3rd time.
Speaking of Penta, by the way.
What do you mean? Seth didn't win the Rumble twice?
Okay. No, I see what you did there.
Listen, there's no point, and it's crazy, and it's kind of a testament to like the star power in WWE right now. Like, it's crazy because like I feel like in previous years, back in like at least 2010s, it used to be way more predictable who's gonna win the shit. Where right now, I honestly have no fucking clue what's gonna happen. I've kind of landed on after last night. I think that Punk will win the Rumble, and I think Cena will win like the Elimination Chamber. I think that's what's gonna happen. But because I do think Gunther and Cena has to happen. It doesn't have to happen, but I think it will happen just so they can get the record out the way for Cena, because you don't want to risk it and be like, let's give it to Cena towards the end of the year and he gets like hurt or some shit and now you look stupid. So I think
like piggybacking off of that, I agree, because it does make a lot of sense when you say that, because they are like pushing Cena in Toronto very heavy, you know.
Yeah, exactly. So I think having him win the Elimination Chamber, having Punk win the Rumble, it makes sense to me. I think if not Punk, I think Sammy will win it. But the thing about Sammy winning it is that if Sammy wins it, he's going to face KO for the belt. And I don't see KO winning the belt. I just don't. I think they're going to keep it on Cody. He's going to go like a full year with the belt at least. Whether he loses or wins at Mania, we'll see. But I just don't see KO winning the belt, which is why I don't see Sammy winning the Rumble. So I think Punk ultimately will be the guy who gets that done.
But the thing is, I know that I'm not saying that Seth is going to win the Rumble. I feel like that's like kind of unrealistic. But like he's definitely going to be Gunther's opponent. Like I don't see Gunther Cena being the match for the heavyweight title.
Yeah, because they have been talking about Cena and Cody a lot. That one too. They have been talking about Cena and Cody a lot. And no, we're not getting Cena and Logan Paul. It's not happening. So get that shit out of your head.
That was the first thing to come in my head. I'm like,
we don't waste niggas on we don't waste money on niggas.
I was talking about it. I was talking about it with Redacted yesterday, last night. I was talking about it with Gulag Guy, and I kind of landed on the idea that Logan Paul will face Jey Uso, because I think bro. Listen, I'm not a Jey Uso hater. I'm not a Jey Uso lover at the same time. I don't hate him as much as a lot of people do. But bro, after that match last year, that was like probably one of the only bad matches at Mania with his brother. You gotta earn your big matches back at Mania, bro. Like you're going through the Logan Paul experience for Mania this year. You gotta earn your stripes back if you want a big Mania match, bro. I'm sorry.
We don't have another Mania match. Say, man, we don't have another one. This is the last one.
Because, bro, after like what Seth, Seth, like people, you can say what you want about Seth, but he's always there consistently performing. You got guys like Seth, Cena, who's too big of a draw. Drew, like you want these guys to face Logan Paul? No disrespect. And listen, I'm not even talking about him from like a personal standpoint. From a personal standpoint, Logan Paul, nobody likes that guy. But even from a wrestling standpoint, the novelty of hey, this guy who's not a wrestler is a pretty good wrestler. Like that novelty has, for me at least, it's worn off, bro. Like I don't need to see this guy facing fucking Cena. That would be such a huge waste. I don't need to see him facing Gunther or Drew or Seth. Like, bro, just give him Jey Uso. Call it a day. Have your celebrities. Like, bro, Jey Uso's coming out with fucking Travis. He's coming out with Quavo. He has the celebrity interactions. Just do that shit with Logan Paul, bro, and just call it a day, bro.
That's bro, because at this point, like, bro, you could do fucking or do Cena and Logan Paul on a Raw in like Ohio or something, nigga. We don't want to. We're not wasting pay-per-view matches on Logan Paul.
I don't think Logan Paul even should be on the WrestleMania card. And like, if you follow me, like I've always ever like praised Logan's wrestling. But like similar to what Sandman was saying, like it's like in the beginning it's exciting and it might move you because it's like, well, I've never seen someone move like this and wrestle like this and da da da. Like it's in terms of a celebrity. But I mean, Bad Bunny said the other day that it's the fact that he's the best. So if we're gonna have a celebrity wrestler at WrestleMania, I would much rather see Bad Bunny over Logan Paul.
Absolutely, bro. Absolutely.
Yeah, the novelty with Bad Bunny is still like something that's there, even though I think that's something you do in like a Puerto Rico PLE or something.
Yeah.
But that novelty is still there. Whereas Logan Paul is just like, I don't really care anymore, honestly.
Well, with Logan Paul, it's not even a novelty because he's trying to be, I guess, taken seriously and want to show up and I don't know, be a part of the roster. At least with Bad Bunny, he knows like time and place, like when he should show up, when he shouldn't. But it's like with Logan, it's like we've seen you like too much.
And also, fucking today, I'm seeing Logan Paul announce he's gonna fight his brother on March 27th in a boxing match, which is like mad close to Mania. So it's like I don't even know what his schedule is gonna look like. So you want me to put him in a big program against one of your top guys for Mania?
Also, if you want that fucking program or against a top guy, you gotta win that boxing match, nigga. Hey, listen, you could beat Dylan Dennis. Dylan Dennis fucking sucks. Okay, that's not an impressive victory to me. You got to beat somebody. You couldn't beat KSI twice. You couldn't beat who's the other nigga he fought. You damn sure wasn't beat Floyd Mayweather. Let's wasn't beat that nigga.
Them fights are rigged, brother.
Exactly. Like you couldn't beat. You got to. So this fight will clearly be rigged again since you're fighting your fucking brother. So it's just like if it's happening because it's only just like rumored right now because of the picture they took. But yeah, bro. So like, no. Somebody texted me and asked me, "What's Jay doing at Mania, big bro?" I'm not. Come on, man. Come on,
bro. I'm serious. Just sticking with Logan Paul, bro. No disrespect to Jay. I know he probably wouldn't like it because he's probably their biggest merch mover the last year, and then you got to face Logan Paul at Mania. He probably wouldn't like it, but like, listen, bro, shit happens. There's too many stars right now, bro. Like somebody's gonna get the short end of the stick, and you gotta hold that, bro.
Berkey 199. Thoughts on Pat Riley and the Miami Heat organization, Israel?
You wasted $1.90. I have no thoughts. Like I literally don't even know. Like when I seen the news the other day about him in indefinite suspension, I literally just stared at the wall for a second. I was just like,
listen,
okay, bro.
Listen, as a Knicks fan, I just want everybody to know there might be some younger folks in here. And what I'm talking about is before my time as well. But Pat Riley, once upon a time, was the New York Knicks head coach, taking them to the 94 finals, taking them, to reach heights that hadn't been seen in a while. Mm-hmm. Then Pat Riley left the Knicks to go to Miami. And you know how he quit? He couldn't even do it in person. He sent a fax. That nigga did it through fax because he's a fucking snake, even back in the 90s. So everything that's coming to Pat Riley and the Miami Heat, yeah, hold that shit. I don't care.
I'm so over Pat. Like I said last week that he just needs to just go to fucking hospice and just like ride it out over there. Like I really like there is just no place for you here anymore. Like
you know what this is karma for though? Miami Heat fans, this is karma for all you niggas that sat there and was dick riding for 2 years just because this nigga made a couple finals appearances, had a couple good playoff games. Oh, this nigga's done more for Miami Heat than LeBron James, and you ain't. That's why you niggas ain't won a ring since. That's why you niggas ain't touched. You niggas touched the finals, couldn't win a finals since. This is your fault. All you had to do was just let the Kings' legacy in Miami just sit, bro. That's all you had to do. You had to just let it sit there. You didn't have to talk about it. You didn't have to touch it. But no, you niggas wanted to be like, this nigga's has a better Heat legacy than the greatest player of all time. That's not true.
But I mean, everything that's happening right now, like, it's not taking away from Jimmy's run with the Heat. Everyone's just really emotional. Like this, I swear, like I said this last week too, but I swear this is like some fucking WWE shit. Like everyone is just so in their feelings about
I
everything.
mean, yeah, that's the NBA nowadays.
I know, like just let stuff fucking ride out and just like either enjoy it for what it is or just don't. What the fuck is
Listen,
that?
as a Heat hater, this is amazing, and I support whatever Jimmy does. Go to Phoenix, go to Philly, go to Minnesota, go wherever you want, man.
I mean,
Just
I'm supporting whatever Jimmy does because I'm a Heat fan because of Jimmy. Like, so wherever he goes, I'm going.
Go to Charlotte, nigga. You need to whip them young niggas into shape.
Charlotte, bro. You
Go
want
to
him
Charlotte.
You want him?
Please.
That nigga gonna be bald in 2 years, bro.
Thank you for the super chat, Darren Cagey, $5. Excuse me. On some nerd shit, what matches would you have in the Bloodline Showcase for 2K25? Well, some of them you can't really like. I mean, the Brock matches weren't really that interesting anyway, so like the Brock matches don't really matter. So because like those matches were pretty bad. I don't know.
The one with Sammy.
Yeah, that like the Sammy Elimination Chamber is definitely going to be in there.
The War Games.
Yeah, all 3 War Games matches. No, they weren't in the second War Games match. Both War Games matches will definitely be in there.
I was not watching wrestling that much during the Bloodlines run. I watched some pay-per-views, but I have amnesia when it comes to this period, so I have no input.
Bro, it's kind of sad, bro. The Claudio match won't be in there. The Bryan matches won't be in there.
The Seth Rumble match.
The Seth Rumble match will definitely be in there. It'll probably be in there.
When we get in Fight Forever too, bro. I'm trying to see that Death Rider showcase.
Sandman, who's gonna be the pre-order bonus, Sandman?
Come on, bro.
Who's gonna be the pre-order bonus, Sandman?
Yeah, y'all not playing the Death Rider showcase?
They're gonna make the pre-order. They're gonna pick the pre-order bonus. Trying to think of a shitter.
That's great. Try to think of a shitter.
Black Yakuza 94, $5. Legitimately speaking, how much could you sell a Sammy and KO led stadium show, like a Mania or a SummerSlam, while having Cody and Punk on the card? Unfortunately, with a WrestleMania, I not like it's not like I don't believe in them. Like I don't think they could, but like niggas would just be marks, and they would try to fucking cry and complain about the Cody and Punk not being the main event, which I'm not. I said it earlier. I think that is a WrestleMania main event. But yeah,
Bro,
they probably get. You know what? I would do night one. Sammy and
WrestleMania
KO.
is WrestleMania. It's gonna sell.
Yeah.
It's gonna sell and it's gonna sell for an ungodly amount, like per ticket.
Yeah,
I would never go to another WrestleMania again. They gotta pay me to go, cause no, like these prices are insane, and people are gonna fucking pay because they're marks, and it is what it is. They don't need anything to have to like sell tickets.
Yeah,
like, I'm sorry.
Mania.
Like, at this point in time.
Yeah, Mania is gonna sell regardless. It's gonna sell out. They're gonna do record numbers because the ticket prices are bigger than ever. So when you're watching night one, night two, it's gonna say biggest gate of all time. Like they don't need if they wanted to do fucking if they wanted a main event fucking I don't know, some random person, they could main event it. They won't obviously, but it's not about moving tickets at this point. It's not even about moving pay-per-view buys because it's on streaming. It's on fucking Peacock. So hypothetically if they wanted to do Sammy KO because Triple H likes those guys and wants them to have a Mania main event, he would do that. He could do that, but I ultimately think that won't, unfortunately, main event. Even though I wouldn't mind if it main evented, honestly. Like,
all right, Joshua 35 Zara. What are your thoughts on the Tony Storm segment on Collision? The promo felt like a bit of a theater play, but I didn't really mind it. I know y'all probably didn't watch Collision, but I did, so I'm going to talk briefly on it. Listen, there were two face-to-faces on at the same time. That face-to-face and Cody Rhodes and Kevin Owens. And which one do you think I was paying attention to? The one where the 30-year-old three-time world champion was talking about being a rookie, or the one where niggas was in the ring talking about real business? Come on now, man.
Listen,
Come on now, man.
I saw the clip. Hey, I like Toni Storm. I like what she's doing. I know a lot of people. I feel like people are a bit impatient with the old amnesia storyline. It felt like it did feel weird, so I can understand that. But for what her character is, the whole theater actor thing, it was a cool moment. I like the moment. She was very like her conviction on the mic was like really good. I don't really care about her versus Mariah May like that, but I didn't think it was a bad segment by any means. I thought it was cool.
Yeah, I don't care about your Hollywood acting from an era where black people couldn't even get roles. That's not fair to me.
That's
bro.
crazy.
I don't care.
But the whole gimmick does the whole like actor split personality thing. It is very self-indulgent. Something she just wants to personally get off, which is fine, but I don't really care that much about it.
Yeah, I'm Chi-Town Spurs. I'm so off on this. The thing is, I never cared about Timeless Toni Storm to begin with. So I'm not different. I'm not being indifferent or being grifting about it. I'm just, I never cared to begin with. Hush 199. Cody is such a dork, quote unquote. You have to catch up to me. He's right. He's right.
He is right.
CM Punk's never main evented a WrestleMania. The fuck?
Two things Punk always talks about since he's come back is he wants a main event WrestleMania, and he wants a championship belt. Even to Seth, he said, "Seth, I'm not worried about you. I want that belt." Cody has the belt. Cody will main event night 1 or night 2 of WrestleMania. So those are both things that Punk wants. So the reality is Cody's right. You do have to catch up to me.
And I don't even like Cody, but like I will give this to him, and like genuinely in the time that you have been away and come back and everything, like so many people have surpassed you, like objectively surpassed you. And doing this whole big brother thing, like, you look up to me type shit, saying that to people that have accomplished things that you have not, it just doesn't hit. So I don't think that makes Cody a dork at all. Cody's a dork in other ways, but he was right.
he there's a lot of ways he's a dork.
Yeah.
But telling the truth and being like, you ain't done what I've done is not one of them. Hush 199. Did y'all like Saturday night's main event? I thought it was better than the last. Sandman, did you watch Saturday night's main event? Did y'all both watch it?
Yeah.
I haven't, honestly. I'm supposed to kind of sort of review Raw, and we don't even do that, so I didn't watch that shit.
It was cool. I liked it better than the first one. First one had like crazy pacing issues. Like I didn't know what they were really thinking. I think it was like
you know what it felt like? You know what it felt like, Sandman? It felt like the first Netflix episode.
Yeah, it did. It felt bloated. It feels like this Triple H does this thing where it's like he knows he's going to be in front of a huge casual audience and just totally switches up what already works for him. And it's like, bro, WWE, it's on fire right now. It's like you don't need to do all the whole fucking we're switching shit up for the casuals, whether it's on Netflix, whether it's on NBC for Saturday night's main event. Like, just do your thing, bro. And like the in-ring segments, that's WWE, that's Triple H's bread and butter. Like, you don't need to switch it up. And I'm glad for this second Saturday night's main event that the pacing was better. There was only 4 matches. You had some beasts on there, fucking Braun Breaker, Jacob, like Gunther, Rhea, and Nia. Like it was good. It was a good show. It wasn't like anything to write home about. I'm probably not gonna rewatch it anytime soon. But yeah, it was some good matches on there. Jacob's a beast. The in-ring stuff with Cody and KO, it wasn't like spectacular, but it was cool. It was just a cool show. It was a cool show, better than the first.
I think the highlight, obviously, of the show was the Jacob Fatu segment. I think that was the most talked about thing on the show. Probably was the Jacob Fatu segment. But other than like that, you know what I mean? I was just like, it was a cool show, way better than the first, as Sandman said. But yeah, no. Thank you for the super chat. Berserk, $5. Wasn't gonna get 2K25 until they added Chain Wrestling and Bloodline Rules. Might have to pre-order. Bro, Bloodline Rules in a video game is the craziest shit ever. Like, how does that even work? You're basically like, because the video games are supposed to like make it seem like it's a real sport. So like you basically setting interferences. Like you're
Yeah,
basically booking the show, you know.
hey man, that's what the games are nowadays. A lot like you're
Oh
just
yes, simulation.
playing. Yeah,
I told everybody I will be doing universe mode live on my Twitch channel. So you guys make sure y'all tune into that. To know $5 basically. We got glimpses. No, do we get glimpses of Gargano at the Rumble? Takeover Gargano, excuse me, at the Rumble. Also, who do you guys think will be this year's Iron Man in the Rumble?
Dragunov.
Dragon. If yo,
I think
it
he comes back and he's like there the whole time.
I don't
that
think he
would be
should.
fucking beast. First of all, him coming back this soon from that injury would be beast alone.
I don't think he should. Even if he could, I don't think he. I think he should just
Yeah.
wait it out till after Mania.
I do think
I
he
think he
should
should.
because you don't play with that injury. You don't
Yeah.
you don't play with that. Even if like you're a physical beast like he is, just don't do it.
Listen, if he does,
It's
I would
probably
love
gonna
it.
be like Fatu, Jacob Fatu.
You know, definitely. If he did, I would love it. Like I would absolutely agree with Israel.
I don't know if
He should be an Iron
Jacob. I don't know if Jacob's an Iron Man kind of guy. I feel like he's the guy who comes in at like 17-ish and just throws everybody out the fucking ring. Just
That's
clear.
right. He should do that. He should do the Punk spot or the Cena spot where they just run in, throw everybody out, and he just stands there and waits.
Yeah, that's who Jacob is. He's gonna come in, get his fucking moonsaults off, fucking start just gyrating and shit.
His
Like
little
that,
dance.
yeah, that's what he. I think. I think Penta should be an Iron Man.
Yes, I think that would help get him over.
It would.
If you
I
put him
feel
in
like
the
Sammy
ring,
would also be a good Iron Man type
It's
of
just-
contender just because he has like the whole like, oh, I have heart type of thing.
yeah. What if it? Do you guys? What if it started off with Sammy and Penta? What if it started
Ooh.
off with those two?
That would
That
be.
would be awesome.
That would be
Sammy
awesome.
1, Ray 2, and you kind of do the Ray going our thing with Penta, but he doesn't like win. He just kind of makes to the final 8, final 6, and then you
Yeah.
like throw him out type shit. I think that would,
No, that would be great. That would be great. And I do hope one little thing because we're probably not going to talk about it, but we got like a little clip backstage of Braun Breaker standing off against Penta. Penta does
no,
his,
we can talk about that. That's what we do. Like when somebody brings something like that up, or
That's
gets
when we
brought
get
up,
to that part.
yeah, that's how we get to that part. Oh, we can talk about that. Penta had a video package, which frustrated the fuck out of me. Because like AEW makes all their wrestlers that speak Spanish run around with Alex Abrahantes. He never lets them speak. Pretends like they can't speak a lick of English whatsoever. I'm not saying Tony does it. I'm talking about the creative. They let these wrestlers go out there with Alex Abrahantes and just pretend like they can't speak a lick of English, or like wrestlers can't read or fans can't read subtitles. Excuse me. And I like that they did the promo segment with the subtitles. And also they basically let him speak in English and showed what he's really about. It frustrated the fuck out of me. And then afterwards we got a segment with Braun Breaker and Penta where Braun was just like, yo, like, you know, you're here, but this is still he basically was like, nigga, this is still my yard. And he was like, I don't care if it's your yard, nigga, settle me though. settle me, nigga.
I'm so glad they did this shit because like, you know, Penta had his debut. Everybody loved it. Then he had a match last week, and it's like it was a good match. But now it's like, all right, the audience knows you. People are glad you're here, but like, what's next for you? So just doing that little standoff against Braun Breaker and it's like, bro, everybody would want to watch that match because Penta's a beast, Braun's a beast. It's for a belt, so that's why I was saying I hope at the Royal Rumble they do something to build towards that in the ring or something because those guys are both beasts. I would love to see that fucking match.
Israel, did you see this segment? The promo and the pack, like the video of Penta.
I think I might have missed that part, but Leah wanted to say hi.
What's good?
She was good, Leo.
What's good, nigga?
No, but that's like what made me frustrated, and I'm not like gonna like because they're already calling me an AEW grifter on the timeline today because of the tweet that I made. But that's the thing that frustrates me, man. Why can't these wrestlers in AEW cut promos in like their native like language that they where they come from, and why can't they like you could just put subtitles up on? Why can't we get the Bandito style video package with Commander, but you have Commander speaking Spanish and explain why wrestling means so much to him and why, like, you know what I mean? I don't know, but this is not an AEW show.
Can we get a poll in the chat between cats and dogs?
One for cats, two
Fuck
for dogs.
dogs.
One for cats, two for
Ugly and
dogs.
dirty.
Oh, you're so mad. You're so mad. Dogs be doing their thing. Yeah, at least my dog. At least I don't gotta worry about my dog slitting my throat when they get mad. So I don't know. I don't know.
As you're saying that, so you can't see Leo, but as you're saying that, Leo's like sniffing your box.
Bro,
Yeah, he's waiting.
bro, and then they got a cat that lives in my neighborhood that terrorizes my dog by going in the backyard all the time and just standing there, knowing that nigga been told stop going to my yard before he just goes back there. We got a bunch of
Cats
ones.
do what they want. They're not gonna let you punk them.
Oh, brother, we got a bunch of ones. Oh shit, we got some twos. Let's go.
What's the one and what's the two?
One's for cats, two for dogs. We got some ones. We got some twos. We got a lot of twos. Some ones. Bearded Dragon.
If I had a dog, he would be screeching and slobbering the whole time.
No, this is not true.
Hey, bro, I brought my dog on Twitch the other
day.
Oh. Hold on.
You see what Leo's doing right now? You gotta. He's like sitting there, like messing with the plants.
He said, "Don't." He said, "Nigga, don't show me."
He's like, "Why would you expose me?"
Turn that shit
around. Joshua, 35 Zara. Meet Ibu Punk sending black vans to Israel. Never call our goat washed again. My glorious punky. Heyman finna be glazing us soon. Make sure Seth grabs our coffee.
Man.
I don't know.
First of all, Ibu not sending shit to my house. Ibu's scared of me. Okay. He would never.
I don't know who this Ibu person is, but that's redacted. We don't know who Ibu is.
Yeah, we don't know. Yeah, we don't know who that is. Main event a lot of
now.
Yeah, like main event in a lot of Wrestling Players pay-per-views, but we're gonna do like the network does with Benny and be like,
yes,
the Raw review is co-hosted by Rob, and today he's gonna like when they list it on the network, they'd be like Kane wrestles for the world heavyweight title in the main event.
Yeah,
they don't name who.
The worldwide on Sunday was when I can't even say that. Never mind.
Side-Town Spurs $5. How do y'all feel about the sheer amount of celebrities on these shows? It's approaching guest host era levels.
Personally, it just feels like I hear what you're saying. It can never be as bad as guest host. Like guest host was fucking atrocious. Like I had to look at a laptop in front of the fucking ring. Like I don't know what that shit was about.
Oh my god.
Guest host was bad. This is just like it feels like the thing where WWE is trying to do now, where WWE wants to be perceived as cool very badly. Wrestling in general wants to be perceived as cool from the outside instead of just being themselves, which is unfortunate. With like Gabriel Iglesias, it's like, all right, we get it. He has a Netflix special, okay. With these rappers, if it's an ATL, like I think it's all right to have them incorporated. You don't want to fucking overdo it. And that's why, like, with the whole fucking I Show Speed, Kai Cenat, it's like this trying to appeal to, like, younger audiences, trying to appeal to TikTok, trying to appeal to, like, Twitch and stuff like that. I just hope they don't go overboard. And if it's, like, if I see, like, Andrade is not in the Rumble and fucking I Show Speed or Kai Cenat is in the Rumble, I'm going to be mad.
I'm going to be upset.
That's why I start getting upset when it's at the expense of the wrestlers that I want to see, or that just generally that people want to see, that celebrities are being incorporated in the show. If it's like they're front row, they're showing them, I don't really give a fuck.
Yeah,
I think low key, they're semi-copying AEW, because like when Vince was running WWE, like of course everything was really out of touch, and like you would never see rappers unless it's like a washed up rapper that no one gives a fuck about anymore. Whereas like on AEW, like they were having like, I don't even fucking remember, but they would have like relevant artists like showing up, and I think Triple H kind of like low key took that from AEW, but I don't know. I can
Yeah,
see in certain ways that Triple H copied from Tony Khan
Also,
and vice
bro,
versa.
bro, that's the thing. They think like WWE has been very clear with this, by the way. Like when they started 2.0, they think like appealing to the younger generation is just like everybody just loves like hip hop and rap and all. And like, no, bro, we listen to other stuff. Like we listen to other stuff. Like you don't have
Everything
to.
is super niche nowadays too. So like, who
Right,
are
like
you trying to
bro,
appeal
and
to?
then it's not even like my problem is not even them picking the music. They pick the worst kind of music. They pick the worst stock hip hop music, the
yeah.
most
It's like
AI sounding shit ever.
it's the most generic. Like even the Travis, I feel like it's just like whoever's in charge of like trying to appeal to like the young people. Whoever has that job is like in their late 20s. That's what I feel like,
Right.
because you're picking like Travis Scott, who, all respect to Travis Scott, I like his albums. His singles are like very generic. This 4x4 song, it's just like a bunch of generic shit. The NXT theme with like, I think it's Wayne's song, right? And then the Megan Thee Stallion SmackDown song. It's just like a bunch of shit to where it's like whoever thinks this shit is cool, they just don't really. And it's like kind of what Israel talked about. Like I think it just goes to a. I don't want to like open up a whole fucking can of worms, but it feels like these people don't realize that everything now is just niche. Like there's all these little niches. It's like less like it was 20 years ago where everybody's watching the same movies, everybody's listening to the same music, everybody's watching the same TV shows. There is no like general consensus public zeitgeist that exists in America. I feel like that
Yeah.
there was decades prior, and because that's largely because of the internet. And then they go WWE, they put all these rappers, all these rap songs, and it's like this is not how you really appeal to the youth. But I don't know.
The thing is, I'm not even a like bring rock music back to wrestling guy. I do think we need to bring back Metallica. That's something we do need to bring back.
No, I am the bring rock music back to wrestling. I don't care because I see people online saying that you're. I see people saying all kinds of shit. They're like, you're this if you don't like rap and wrestling. Listen, rap and wrestling is cool, but I see people like, oh, we're done with new metal and wrestling. No, we're not. I don't care.
Not, the most famous wrestling package of all time has a new metal song behind it.
Also, it doesn't even have to be new metal because Triple H, if you were a real NXT Black and Gold watcher,
you would have Poppy.
You'd have Poppy, you have all these
Poppy
fucking weird alternative rock songs that were like fucking beast. And it's like it doesn't have to be like some fucking 2000s new metal shit, but you know, like wrestling is just a high intensity action packed thing. Like let's get some rock in it. I don't want to be fucking sedated with The Weeknd going into fucking Mania, bro.
Why do I gotta hear The Weeknd singing about love and shit going on? I don't care, nigga.
I'm saying, bro, like I'm trying to get amped up.
WrestleMania.
It's not even about the genre of music because it could be rap, but just make it some shit. It could be pop. Just make it some shit that's gonna get me fucking amped up to watch whatever I'm gonna watch. Like it's wrestling, bro. This shit is action. At the end of the day, it's fucking men and women slamming each other and fucking elbowing each other and slapping each other and shit, bro. I don't need to hear The Weeknd fucking sedating me about driving in a car down. Like I don't need that shit, man.
Bro, like the 28 end of an era package is one of the greatest packages of all time. And now we're 10 years later. We got this.
Do you see Chris's comment?
Yeah. Chris, pull up right quick. Pull up right quick.
That's crazy.
He said bring back white music, # rap is crap. Bro, the rap that they do pick is crap. I'm not saying the rap for the songs will be crap in general.
The thing is, Chris, the young white boys now, they don't make rock music. Them niggas is on fucking SoundCloud. Them niggas is on fucking whatchamacallit, just trying to make beats and shit. Like them niggas trying to rap be fucking Ian. That's the problem.
Exactly.
Not too much, bro. Not too much.
The final boss, 2 pounds. Unless it was Rock and Rome, Cody Punk would be night 2.
Yeah. I've I've kind of landed on the idea that I just don't think The Rock is gonna. I mean, we'll see. I think the picture will be much more clear after Mania, but I don't think Rocket will be at this Mania. I think he's gonna take the year off, unfortunately,
Yeah,
because it would have been dope. But I think he'll take the year off.
it's really unfortunate that like Moana sold a lot of money,
Yeah.
made a lot of fucking money
Fuck-
because that
fuck-
Red Bull movie didn't make any money at all.
Yeah, I don't. I never watched Moana. Fuck Moana. You took The Rock from me, so fuck Moana.
Theo, $2. Talk about how much Liv Morgan sucks.
Oh my god,
I
this
don't-
is
I don't-
so
thing.
tired.
Yeah,
She don't like before. It's like y'all were crying because she had the belt, but now she don't even have the belt, and it's like you still crying. In no like universe does she fucking suck.
Yeah. You're not getting Liv Morgan slander off in front of me. Liv Morgan. I'm not gonna say Liv Morgan good, but I just think there's some wrestlers that are just very inoffensive with their in ring that people like to just like go at because they think they're annoying, and because Liv like she has a high pitched annoying voice and people find her annoying, they translate that to say, "Oh, she sucks in the ring," when she's not really that bad in the ring. Like she's really not.
bro,
And
there are a
like,
She's a
lot.
good
There are a lot
worker.
worse. There are a lot worse people that have jobs in that promotion wrestling on
yeah,
national
much
TV.
worse
Yeah,
wrestlers.
Sonya Deville wrestles on national TV. Like,
Whoa. No PFC slander, man. Come on.
yo, name me one PFC pop. Yo, bring me one PFC pop, and I'll never
What is-
slander PFC. I'll buy a PFC poster
Yo,
tomorrow.
What does
I'm
PFC
not-
stand for?
It's
Seriously.
not. It's the worst name for a stable ever. It's a really bad stable. Pure Fusion Collective. It's really. It's not a good stable name.
Yo, naming your stable pure is something after pure after you dated a Nazi is crazy. But anyway.
Whoa. Wait, what?
We dated a nuts.
I don't even want to know. I don't fucking want to know.
Stop. We don't gossip no more. This is
Oh,
I don't want to
haram.
know, man.
We don't.
But yeah, Liv Morgan is not. Especially now, she's gonna be in a fucking tag
Oh,
team.
yeah.
That's probably gonna be like the premier women's tag because Naomi and Bianca is gonna split up eventually.
Crazy.
So that's gonna be like the big women's tag for 2025. It's like, bro, if you don't like Liv, just let her be in a tag. She's gonna be with Raquel. Like, just let her do it then, bro. Like,
Also, I'm joking, guys. It's a joke. We tell jokes here. It's a joke, not a dick. Don't take it too hard. The final boss, 499 pounds. Feels like Punk Cena for the Rumble, but Cena seems a bit too. No, because why was Sonya Deville bullying Naomi for 6 months? Let's talk about it. What was that about? Anyway, we'll circle back to that on a different review. The final boss, 499 pound. Feels like Punk Cena for the Rumble, but Cena seems a bit too easy and lazy. I can see Punk winning this, to be honest.
yeah, I agree. I think I could, like I said earlier, I think Punk is probably like my favorite to win it. I think Cena for the Elimination Chamber, it even plays into the whole idea of, Cena when he cut his promo on the debut, pretty much talking about like, do I still have it? I don't know. Like, and I think winning the Elimination Chamber is much. It's probably maybe a little bit more triumphant than just coming in at fucking 28 and winning the Rumble. I think if he won the Elimination Chamber, it feels like an earned victory to go on and face like Gunther at Mania. I think that's what they should do, or what I would do at least.
Hold on.
Yeah, no, Seth needs to win the Elimination Chamber. I think that's the only big match that Seth hasn't won yet. So we need that.
I really don't know what Seth is gonna do, and I feel like
He's
we
going against
asked.
Gunther.
I don't do. Does that move you?
Yes. I mean, the match will be really good. Seth will get his title back. Hopefully, they'll fix his booking once he gets his belt back. That's the only time they know how to book him right, is when he's champion. I don't even necessarily want him to be a champion. It's just the fact that that's the only time that they can get their shit together with him.
I wouldn't mind Seth and Gunther as long as it means that if they do Seth and Gunther retains at Mania, and then in one of those like shows before SummerSlam, like Gunther loses to Cena, I wouldn't mind that. I just want to see Gunther and Cena this year because I want to get the record over with before. Because Cena's old, man. I don't want him to like fucking tear a pec or some shit, and then the whole fucking year is fucked up for him. But if they did do Seth and Gunther, I don't know what that leaves for Cena. There's so many puzzle pieces like just lying around. I don't know. This is kind of a
Just give him
negative of
another match.
having.
Yes,
No.
we have
I
been
don't give a fuck.
joined.
Seth comes first.
We guys, we have been joined by big Chris O'Brad. But wait, real quick, Chris, before you say anything, guys, I was talking about an old storyline. Google what the term gossip means before you say it. Anyway, Chris, what's good?
Yo, I just came in to say I heard y'all gossiping, and that's 2 more months to Ebu off the show.
Yeah, no, bro. Me. Yeah. Why was Sonya Deville holding down Naomi on TV? Them. Oh my God, why are you gossiping? Anyway, what's good, Chris? So, you didn't see any of Monday Night Raw last night, did you?
Fuck no, nigga. No.
Yeah, no. You didn't
I
see
saw
it.
that rundown sheet, and I was like, yeah, I'm good off that. But I like the Raw review because I like you guys.
Thank you, Chris.
Thank you, Chris. Thank you.
Not you, Sandman, but
What
Israel.
the
Raw.
fuck? What the fuck? Fuck you.
Yo,
Wait, what's the beef? What's tea?
yo, Chriso.
Chris is racist. That's what.
Yo, Chriso.
What's up?
Do you think Cody and Punk is a Mania main event, Chriso?
Hey, shout out. Wait, Roman got a main event though. Wait,
Does he?
Roman?
Does he?
Yes, he has the fucking main event. He's the big dog.
Big Dog doesn't do TV, bro.
Yeah,
I'm not gonna
he
lie. I
does
completely
Mania
forgot
main
about
events.
Roman Reigns.
Listen,
I forgot he
Oh.
was here.
We don't do TV because when we was doing TV, we made $1 billion quarters, nigga.
Yo, that nigga Roman is never going to Hollywood. They don't want his ass. Niggas be lying. They don't want Roman in Hollywood.
Yo, can you please?
So-
Yo, can you not?
listen. If you
It is
do
what
Cody
it is.
and Punk on a night 2, like, bro, okay, so say
Night
night
2?
2. Yes.
No.
Bro, listen. If you do
Listen, y'all can main event night 1.
Listen. No.
What
Listen,
do
if
you mean
do
no?
Cody and- Cody and Punk-
Rome closed the show. What are you talking about?
against who? Like what?
Part
Against who?
2.
That's not a night 2 main event, bro. I'm sorry.
How is it not a night 2 main event when Roman Reigns is in it?
Well, first of all, Roman isn't winning that match. Jacob would win it. So
Yeah, build it. So y'all want Roman to put people over. Y'all want to build new stars, but we can't do it in the main event of Mania. What's
not at night
going
2.
on?
No, that's no.
Why not? Would Punk beat Cody?
That's not the note you want to end off of Mania.
How is it not the note you want to end off with a father, a very humble father, beating his evil cousin?
He is a very humble father.
Very humble father.
Like, what's going on? Wait, why does Punk? If Punk and Cody happens, I don't care. Like, it's probably a main event, right?
You want this
Who
hoodlum?
wins?
You
Who
want
wins?
You want this hoodlum, this thug, to beat Roman on night 2, ending the show? That's how you want to send the good fans in Vegas home? Is that what you want to do,
Why-
Chris?
Wait, why is he a thug, Sammy?
I didn't say that.
No, why is he a thug? I just want to, is it because?
Who's a
Oh,
thug?
he said Fatu's a thug. Jacob Fatu, a loving father's a thug, by the way.
Listen, it's a
Is he like did have a criminal record?
Yo.
anyways.
Yo,
Listen,
It's not even gonna be
Yeah,
for the
yeah, yeah.
belt.
Listen, they called him a thug on,
What Michael Cole said?
they called him a thug on TV, bro. I'm just going with what the TV.
Yo, Michael Cole said,
Oh,
by the time Jacob Fatu was 18, he was arrested 10 times.
Yo, why
did
did
he actually say that? Did he actually say that?
Yeah, he was
Yes.
like, he was
What the
arrested.
fuck?
By the time he was 18, he was arrested 3 times. He had already
What
served
the
3
fuck?
stints
Oh,
in
that shit
jail.
felt like you're watching the NFL draft, bro, where they just start reading the worst aspects of your existence off to the entire world. Like, why do I need to know he's a
Yo.
3-time felon at 18, bro? Thank
Fatu
you,
got
Mike.
OD Jalen Carter energy. That's who he reminds me of.
That's crazy.
Just
What
two
Jalen
thugs.
Carter do, Chris O?
Come on, man.
Hey, man.
Come on, man.
Hey, man. This is not the NFL review. This is the Raw review. But I really just wanted to come on here and say, great pod. Um, shout out to all you. Big shout out to Rob, my main dude. You stepping up when he who shall not be named is away for a little bit, and you're stepping up, and I'm proud of you, bro. Because if niggas ask me to fucking step up during this time, what do you think would happen? This fucking platform would crumble. But you're a good person, you're a good man, and I'm proud of you, Rob.
Hold on, y'all. Hold on. I'm about to send something, y'all. I just started laughing, but anyway, no, thank you, Chris. This is like a not like a spur of the moment kind of thing. I don't think I would say that, but when shit happens, unexpected shit happens, shit happens. Hold on.
Yo, someone in the Discord yesterday say, "Hey, how come Rob and Chris got off scot-free?" And I was like, "Hey, man." Hey, man, I don't know what you want us to say, bro. We didn't do anything.
I don't know what y'all are talking about.
I didn't do nothing, bro.
Shout out
Hey,
to
if you've been on my Twitch, you know my hashtag real opinion about this.
I don't have an opinion either. I'm not on Twitter like that. I literally only use Twitter on a web browser because I deleted the app. And it's not just because of the drama. But I saw a tweet. The tweet was like, "Why do white people?" What is this playing?
Huh? What happened? Huh?
I forgot what I was gonna say. No mind.
No, go ahead, bro. Say what you
No, I was just giving y'all kudos. I feel like there's a lot of people in this chat who don't even watch Raw or aren't like fans of WWE who watch this review because y'all have like very vibrant personalities and it's interesting to listen to y'all talk no matter about what y'all talk about. So yeah.
Why are you trying to get all sentimental?
I'm not getting sentimental. Yo, I almost called you. Yo, I don't know if you got a welfare check to cash somewhere or what you talking about, brother.
What that nigga Chris say?
Yeah, how
many welfare checks do I gotta cash to get a burger around here?
Listen,
man,
you don't get what sentimental value is,
bro.
Aww.
You said what, Chris?
I said you don't understand what sentimental value is. You're a newcomer to this recipe shit. I've been here since day 2, nigga. You don't get it.
Crystal, check your DM.
Y'all acting like somebody died. Sometimes niggas get packed up, get sent to the gulag. It is what it is, bro. Niggas die every day, bro.
And
you move on, bro.
What?
What is happening?
Yo, they put my nigga Evil in the fucking Steve Stone fucking cups and dropped him in the steam, bro.
That nigga's on level 6. That nigga with fucking Avalo Pizarro in him.
Oh, my nigga chopping it up with Doflamingo. It's sad, man. But I'm gonna get up out of here. I'm gonna let y'all finish our review. Shout out Israel, Sammy, and Rob for doing a great job.
Thank you.
And yeah.
You sorry?
I'm gonna touch you, Rob.
What? Wait,
He's
what?
gonna touch you?
What is that? Wait, what? What's that mean? Wait, no, you can't.
Wait, they said he's gonna touch you or text you?
No, he said
Are we
touch.
touching each other?
Wait, he said touch. You can't just leave. You can't just leave after threatening to touch me. What?
I don't know what y'all got going on there, but that's between y'all.
Anyway.
Yeah, this review got LGBT real fast.
Respect.
Whoa.
Respect, right?
You let far away from me. No, I'm kidding, y'all. I'm kidding.
What?
If y'all in the Discord, y'all know the bit. So I'm just kidding, guys. I'm just joking. It's just a joke. The Raw review parties, huh? Whoa. I don't know where y'all heard about this from.
I don't be
There are no Raw review parties.
Yeah, this isn't real.
These don't exist.
I'm not even Wrestle Peers for real. Like I just
ain't no party like a Raw review party.
All right.
Raw review parties.
All right.
Game 199. WWE doing everything to cool off Io once she got hot. Hey man, I wasn't gonna say anything, but it's kind of weird.
He's not wrong. He's not. I hope it's like Triple H trying to like gaslight everybody and just trick people to like thinking she's not gonna win, and then she wins the Rumble. But I'm just coping, and she's not gonna win. It's sad. But we'll see. We'll see what happens because Io's fucking amazing, and she deserves something good at Mania. I hope she's not doing some random tag match nonsense. But we'll see. We'll see.
All right. Rhodes Show 279 Canadian WWE AEW, huh? CMLL on top. I don't know, man.
Listen, shout out to all those companies, but we joined in the Goto revolution on February 11th. Zack Sabre Jr., your time is done, buddy.
Hold on. I'll be right back. Please read the super chat out. Rilebag 199. Sandman should just be a permanent addition. Y'all talk about this. I'll be right back. Give me 2 seconds.
Sandman, would you like to be a permanent addition?
I'm still negotiating with my agent any clauses of any potential contract with Wrestle Pierce, with Monty of Montana Bay.
Monty's not going to pay you, by the way, for this.
Wait, what?
So if you want to do this, it means you have to want to do it. Okay, let me tell the chat like a little secret. You know how I went and fucked off for like, I don't know, like 6-7 months, however long it was that I wasn't on here. That month that I was working, I did not get paid that month. I swear, I shit you not, I did not get paid that.
What the fuck am I looking at? What are you doing?
I'm Rey Mysterio, bro. I'm Rey Mysterio, bro. What?
Yeah, I almost said something bad, very bad.
Go ahead, bro. What was you about to say?
No. The block is too hot. It is what it is.
What do you mean blocks? Oh yeah. I forgot.
Where you get that mask, bro?
I got it actually 2 years ago. I went on a cruise. I forgot which country I went to. And
you were on that Jericho cruise, huh?
No.
You were on that Jericho cruise.
No.
He's like, I don't remember.
You were with Big Dave Meltzer in them.
Hey man, ain't no party like a carnival cruise party.
Jokes,
guys.
So wait. Let me wrap up before we move on to the next. So Sandman, you have to think like, do you love this? Are you enjoying your time right now? Because you're not getting paid.
Moody's just like, no, actually.
I will get paid for this. I will get paid.
You're gonna have to like run up on Monty, literally.
What that one Ebu tweet say? I will make 6 figures off pro wrestling.
I know.
Redacted.
I know some road. That's a crazy tweet. What a fucking. Anyway, I know some roadmen in the UK and London. You know, I know the mandem. So Monty, if he wants to withhold any money from me, we're gonna do him like ECW niggas used to do Paul Heyman back in the day when he wouldn't pay him. So, yeah.
That's what I'm saying, and I have to expose him publicly, cause like I'm worried I'm not gonna get paid this month. Cause if that's the case, y'all are never seeing me again. It's not gonna be 6 months, 7 months. Like it's over.
Yeah. I will get paid. That's all I'm gonna say. I can't. My agent told me not to talk about financial matters in public, so that's all I gotta say. Black Yakuza 94, $5. Nobody cared because Ibu and Ao are Naruto and Sasuke, while Rob and Chris are Kiba and Shino. Main characters versus side characters.
Excuse me?
That is crazy dick suck.
Excuse me. Hold on. And guess what, nigga? Your character number 46 that was hiding during the pain arc, nigga. Anyway, we don't respond. We don't respond.
Thank you for the super chat.
Yo, you better hope I don't find you in Discord because you get timed out. You better hope I don't find you because you get timed out, buddy. Yo, this match is really uncomfortable on my face with this guy. Van Jiminator, $4.99. Loved the crowd, but only didn't like them for the Drew segment. Bro was cooking. I know he's a heel, but no place for shut the fuck up chance on that promo.
Listen, bro, he's a heel, bro. It is what it is. I don't know what you mean, no place for it. It is like that's wrestling, bro. Fans are gonna be dickheads to the heels. It's a good sign. I don't think you should take it as like anything bad. That means he's doing his job on being not likable. But yeah, that Heyman Drew stuff, it was good stuff. It was good stuff, and professionals, wrestling professionals, Heyman and Drew, and then he proceeded to have a good match.
It's rare that people are booing or like making chants for like personal real life stuff, except for when it was Hogan and Logan.
Mhm.
Can we talk about Logan first? I don't think we like went into like how badly he like handled the boos. Like his promo was horrible.
Wait, is my mic bad?
Oh, it's just me,
No,
probably.
you sound good.
They had a no. It's not that your mic is bad. It just kind of that sound.
Yo. Why am I watching the Raw review and niggas is dick eating? What's going on?
Y'all, you are dick eating. That was prime dick eating. Like if you
A nigga sending $5 to fucking top off Ebu and fucking AO, and then he had to fucking bring us down in the fucking while doing it. What the fuck?
Yeah, you know what? You heard what I said, Chris. So if I
Yeah, I don't
find
like
you,
that.
if I find you in
Yo,
your
what was his
Discord,
name? What was his name?
Black
What
Yakuza.
was his name? It was Black Yakuza who said that shit?
Yeah.
Yeah, you better not be in the Discord, nigga. And if you are, you better change your name. I'm permabanning you. What kind of dicky is that? What the fuck? Nigga, I just came on here and gave a sentimental fucking speech. And niggas like fucking calling me Kiba and Shino and
guess
shit.
what? Hey, no, Chris, he better not be in the Discord because we'll see you in a month, nigga. We'll see
Yo,
you in a month.
I got a covenant for you, nigga.
We gonna see you in a month.
You don't like
That's the
Shino?
problem with black people. You have to put niggas down to raise other people up. What's going on?
Yo, Black
Why'd you
Yakuza,
have to do that?
Yo, Black Yakuza, apologize or you getting whacked.
Yo, what the fuck? Yo, I'm legit mad. Why did he have to take a shot at us? What the fuck? What was the point?
You gotta hold that, nigga. I told you
Yo,
stop being
shut the fuck up there, man.
I told you stop being sentimental, nigga. You trying to do all this sentimental shit. Niggas don't give a fuck about that. Shino.
Chris, did you mean that you wanted to touch Rob? What was that you said before you left?
What was that about, bro?
Like what?
I wanted to ask you about that. What was that about?
What was what about?
You said you touching him?
Yeah,
I didn't say that. I said I would text him.
Like, you did say that.
It sounded like.
I just want to know what that was about.
I said text. Yo,
Okay.
Israel, you've been having these homosexual fantasies about me and Rob since we met. I would need you to stop.
No, I don't. Y'all are fucking gay. What do you mean?
Y'all,
I'm not making this up.
What is going on? You are making this up. You are. You're doing fucking Wattpad fanfic that me and Rob be fucking doing stuff to each other. Walking it up like crazy.
Okay. Christopher, calm down. Okay, can you just confirm or deny they don't do stuff? Yes or no?
No, nigga, I have never met Rob in person. How do we do stuff?
Wait, what? What is it? Wait, what?
She keeps saying we do stuff to each other.
Yo, what is going on this Raw review?
Yo, this is not Disney. It's Russell Pierce. We're not walking it up.
The first time he said, "Rob, I'm gonna touch you."
Yeah,
did not say that.
I didn't make that up.
That nigga
rewind.
taking the Raw review back next week. This is unfortunate.
They say y'all are Aqualad and Young Justice.
Grand open.
Oh no!
Wait, what?
Yo, I almost said Aqua or something else, but we're on air, so I'm not gonna say that. But yo, what is wrong with this chat?
I don't
Grand opening, grand closing.
Niggas hating on me and Rob, and then our fucking co-hosts are fucking making a fan fiction on some Brokeback Mountain shit. Like,
it is what it is.
All right,
it is what it is. What you mean it is what it is? No, it's not what it is.
The fans are just passionate, you know. They
Crop. They're calling you Crop in the chat.
Oh my God.
Yo, nigga saying Crop, we gonna find you in the Discord. We'll see you in a month.
That sounds like either like the most hardcore drug or like an STD.
You better make sure you got that subscription, nigga, because we gonna see you in 30 days.
Nigga, isn't this a Raw review? Why the fuck did y'all niggas get into fucking fantasizing two black?
Okay,
see, that's the problem. The demasculization of black men.
Just say that word again. Didn't you say you want a spelling bee?
The way y'all treat black men in this space is disgusting.
Say that word again.
What word?
Whatever you try to say, demasculization.
That's what I said.
All right, nigga. Yeah, sure.
I'm out of here. Please stop making
Do 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 do
uh,
do do.
Bro,
fantasies
I just
about me
wanted
and
you to
my friend.
clarify something that I thought you might have
I said
said,
no.
and you
No,
blew
we
it
don't touch
up.
each other.
Yeah,
No, we
Rob
do not
thought you
touch
said
each
that
other.
too.
it
Before,
doesn't
no,
happen.
after you left, Rob was like, "You said he's gonna touch me." I was like, "That's what I
No, he
heard."
misheard me. I said I'm gonna text
Okay,
him.
Chris.
Yo, Rob might be, Vito Soprano, but
What?
I'm a good Christian boy, so I don't
If I'm
do any
Vito,
of that
nigga, then you
experimenting.
wealthy, nigga.
Okay, okay, I'm gonna leave before I I I say so much.
Van Germinator. We read this, right?
Yeah, but I don't understand that super chat. Like, did I miss something? Like, was what were they chanting? Shut the fuck up about? Like, was it something personal Drew said? Like, well,
Oh
I
no,
don't.
I guess they were just like didn't want that nigga to talk or whatever.
Yeah, if that's all it was, there's not wrong with those chants.
Black Yakuza $5. Wait, have we not talked about JD McDonough being a badass all episode? Talking about JD McDonough is a sneaky subject. See, I didn't want to go on the timeline and be like he's a beast because you do remember like he was he was involved in speaking out. So like I don't like being like oh my god JD McDonough's a beast, but like you know he did do his thing last night.
He had
I
the
will
day that
give him
he
that.
deserved.
Yeah,
He's gonna have the
basically,
next few months that he's gonna deserve.
basically,
Moving
yeah,
on.
yeah. So that's that. Um, Bam, $2. Monty pay Israel now.
Pay me
Redacted,
now.
redacted, and redacted. Rest in peace. They'll be back, man. They'll be back. It's not rest in peace. They'll be back.
No, they won't.
Adam Legend, $5. The New Day stuff is worse than Uzi Hot with FTR and the Usos. Yeah.
Damn.
No, it's not. No, it's not. What? Hunter ruining GOAT tag teams for fun, but Booker of the Year 2 years in a row, by the way. I did completely disagree with this sentiment. The New Day stuff is actually this is the most interesting stuff that they could have done with the New Day so far this year, with their whole family being like, yo, I don't like what you did with Big E. Bro, comparing it to Uchiha with FTR is in the Usos is crazy. that was horrible. This is crazy.
The New Day stuff, it has slowed down a bit, cooled down a bit, far too much to my liking. I really like this shit they did with Big E. It's just feel like it's kind of like the next step of the fucking program of this heel turn has kind of just slowed down, and I really don't fuck with it, but I'm not calling it bad by any means. I hope they ramp it back up after the Rumble because it just feels like a lot of meandering with a lot of the segments they have. Like even some of the weeks they're just coming out, crowd boos them, they go back to the backstage, and it's just like it feels like
Yeah. Right
it
now, it
feels
does
like
kind of feel directionless, or like maybe like they're just kind of wasting some time, or I
a
don't
bit.
know.
Yeah, it feels like whatever the next step that they have planned out is, they're just padding time until they get to that
Yeah.
next step. That's what it very much feels like with them. But regardless, the New Day, I'm glad they took this direction because if you compare it before when they were just doing the face stuff and like they were really just running on E. But this breathes some new life into them as heels. But I need them to pick it up a bit because the matches, the little singles matches here and there, it's not moving me. Kofi with no mustache, it's scaring me a bit. I don't know why he shaved his mustache. Like
You guys, you
it's
guys are
uncanny.
not welcome back in the locker room. We don't want you here. What you did to me was not right.
Oh my god. Yeah.
The final boss, 199 pound. Drew and Seth feel lost for Mania, in my opinion.
We need
I
still
hear
have
what
time
you're
to
saying.
build things up. Right now, we're
Yeah,
still kind of having like this triangular feud between him and Drew and Sammy, and there's like a lot of different moving parts. I don't think either of them are lost per se. I think we're just kind of going through like the phases. So, what
yeah.
were you gonna say, Sam, man?
No, I was just gonna say I feel like it's a bit too early. It's post Rumble. we'll see a lot of what is shaping up for Mania. Right now, it is very much. I don't know what's going on with a lot of these guys, but we'll see. We'll see with Drew and Seth. I hope they get some good stuff because they deserve to have some good stuff for Mania.
Damn, the
especially Drew. Especially Drew.
Vans pulled up on Israel. Damn.
Another redacted.
I think that's I mean that's the last super chat that we have for now. So what do y'all want to do? Do y'all want well, Israel's not here.
Listen, I'm with whatever, man. Pause.
And wait till she comes back. And then we'll decide what we want to do. But I guess it was since they were talking about we can get into we got another super chat. Yes. Ish 499. PW Insider reporting Uncle AJ might be in the Rumble. Are we back? Listen, guys. Listen, guys. We're back. I'm letting y'all know we're back.
We're getting that AJ Omos reunion at the Rumble.
We are. Oh my god, nigga. Oh my god. Also, that's why they took the belt off of Omos, by the way, because he's going in the Rumble.
Yeah, he will be at the Rumble.
Like he's not coming back full time. Like he won't be on TV every week. No, it's not. No, it's not because he got too over in Japan. No, he's just doing the Rumble. He does the Rumble every year.
I will say if he gave up the belt, does the Rumble, and then he's not gonna come back right away, right? No way they do that. That would be stupid. He's gonna just go. He's not going back to Japan. He's gonna be here in America on WWE for a little. I wish he stayed in Japan, Omos. It is unfortunate because he had some going for him. He was over there. He had the belt. Now he's just relinquishing it. I don't know how I feel about it. They need to give him like a really good program coming off the Rumble for me to feel like, all right, this was worth leaving Japan for. Because I don't know what they could do to justify him leaving Japan. Like it was good for his development, and it just kind of got stunted for no reason, in my opinion.
Oh yeah, no, definitely. And the thing is, I'm letting y'all know, man. I'm letting y'all know. This will probably be our last Rumble. Not saying this will probably be our last Rumble because I'm not saying this definitely. This is not a scoop, but I'm predicting because this is what I want. We're doing our last Rumble. We're doing that last Cena match, and we're going to AEW and facing Will Ospreay.
Is this contract coming up soon?
That's what they've been saying. They've been saying that shit. For a few months
now.
Wait,
was I not muted when I turned my camera?
No.
Because I'm just looking at the chat and oops.
Well, no, you were you muted yourself eventually, but you know.
If he goes to AEW, listen, man, I can't speak. I just can't speak. But listen, I hope people enjoy that. All right,
bro.
I hope people enjoy that. I don't know.
Oh yeah, because I can't do that because apparently I'm since I asked for NXT to draw more than John Moxley so we can get off the belt off of Moxley. I'm a grifter now, guys. I don't like AEW. I hate AEW. I want AEW to suffer and die. Because I'm a grifter now because I want the belt off of John Moxley. So yeah, yeah.
AJ would have some great matches in AEW for sure. He would have some great matches, some dream matches for a lot of people. You know, I hope if that's what he wants to do, I'm with whatever. Because AJ, you know, he's a treasure in wrestling. If that's what he wants to get off before he calls it quits at the end of the day, fuck it, go to AEW. I'm saying, like, if he goes to AEW for a few years,
I thought you were doing the retiring bit. I was like,
nah. If he goes to AEW for a few years, get some matches off, like, fuck it.
Right, and then,
he's better than a lot of their top acts right now. That's for sure.
Private chat, ish $5. Yeah, Dub, don't get Uncle AJ. I fear. No, well, if they're gonna keep doing the Death Rider shit while AJ's like going through this contract shit or whatever they're talking about he's going through, then no, stay in WWE, bro. if AJ's like contract expires and they're still heavily doing the Death Rider shit, No. You get that shit over with, bro. Get that shit over with. Stay in
Definitely.
WWE and just put over people until you go on your way out on some Cena shit.
Yeah, AJ's about to join the Death Riders.
All right, guys. That was the last super chat. That was the last. Let me take this fucking mask off. But that was the last super chat.
This guy.
That was the last super chat. I hope you guys really, really enjoyed this edition of the Raw review. This shit is really annoying me. Hold on, give me 1 second. Entertain
This
people.
guy. Next week, the first lady running it back. We're gonna have Jana. We're gonna have Peach, and of course Rob will be hosting as usual. But it's gonna be like all girls lineup, like throwing it back to the Russell Purist Divas days. So that's gonna be a lot of fun. So make sure you guys stay tuned next week, and then the week after. What the fuck say the week after was gonna be? It was gonna be Chris and who?
Chris, me, and Sandman. And
Okay,
then
okay.
the
Oh,
next week I'll
my
probably go
bad.
with the girls again, and then the next week I'll probably go with the guys again, and then we'll like shuffle it around a little bit. But all the people that I basically just talked about are gonna be doing the Raw review at some point in time. I was originally gonna just pick the lineup, but then I realized that not everybody is gonna have all the time in the world to do it on those specific days,
Yeah.
So
Listen, they're signing me up for Russell Pierce episodes in the future. I'd never said yes to any of this. I didn't even say yes to coming on here today.
you
So
don't know, but see the thing is,
You were coerced.
the entire Ibu family is
Wait.
under a 360 D. No,
whoa,
seven.
whoa.
Actually, the entire redacted family. Excuse me.
Who the fuck is
Under.
evil?
Yeah, they're under. They're
Evil
under.
being
They're
the
under a
surname.
seven. They're under a 720 deal, which is higher than a 360 deal. So you basically have no rights whatsoever.
How do we
You
know
don't
that
have a.
Sandman isn't tied up
Nice.
in a chair right now?
Um,
Um, you don't got to worry about that. That's not. You don't got to worry about
Listen,
that.
as long as you show up to work, get off the bench. Just like
listen, I all I'm saying is I haven't agreed to anything. This is all against my will. So I hope y'all enjoyed this episode. I hope y'all enjoyed.
Will, nigga, you don't have no free will, nigga.
Yeah, I
You
forgot.
don't have free will.
I forgot how Monty runs things around here. Sending people
okay,
to
I'll
the
see you guys
yard.
next week. Love you. Bye.
All right, guys, please make sure. Oh shit, she had to leave. All right, guys, make sure you follow Sandman Says at Real Sandman Says his literal at. Make sure you follow me at it's literally the fucking Sir Paragraph, but just without the I. Because I'm trying to get my fucking old account back, but they won't let me have. So I just want to delete it so I can make my account name my actual account name. Follow Selfmade PW. I haven't discussed it with the guys yet, but we might do something tonight. Either we might do some more Sopranos or something like that. Follow me on Twitch. Tonight, I will be watching NXT, and after NXT, I will be playing some Mafia for like an hour. So make sure y'all tap into that. My Twitch is right there, Sir Paragraph. I guess I'll just put my fucking information down there. Hold on, like so. Sandman, before we get out of here, did you have anything you wanted to say to the people?
Listen, man. I don't. I really don't. Listen, I hope y'all enjoyed the show. I just want everybody to know Karrion Kross good. Yeah, that's all I gotta say, man. Tonga Low is on the cover of WWE 2K25, and Karrion Kross is good. Yeah, that's all I gotta say.
All right, guys. Make sure you follow all of us, and good afternoon, everybody. Sorry, I just wanted to start.